look, it was working for a minute. I don't get it. Kinda like getting a yes and no. OBS is going yes, and it's going no at the same time. It does not like what I'm doing, apparently. Yeah, I'm on wired internet now, so it's probably gonna be a little bit iffy. So, yeah, I'm here, but it's iffy. It is really iffy today. I honestly don't know what's going on. It's still in the red. It's kind of iffy. It doesn't know what it wants to do. Yeah, it's gonna be that way today. There's no other way I can really get this going. Like, it may just have to like straighten itself out. Unfortunately, I mean that is what happens when I'm trying to stream. Is sometimes it has to flatten itself out, but again, it shouldn't be starting like green, then yellow, then red instantly. That's not very nice of it to do that, but yeah, there's nothing too much more I can do about it. This is as much as I can get it going. Like, I can try and go inside my settings. Okay. Yeah, it's back for a little bit. It's definitely gonna go on the red again. I can definitely tell with the 0 kbps. It's not. Yeah, it's stuck in the red for right now. I think other people it's possibly that other people's using the Wi-Fi because again, all my settings are the exact same. But yeah, I'm really having to really think this over, and it's like, yeah, it has to be a lot of people using Wi-Fi today. Which is fine, you know, I'm not gonna go over to some neighbor and say, hey, can you like turn off the Wi-Fi? Because, you know, that's not fair for them if they want to stream a video or watch a movie. I mean, I'm not gonna stop someone from using streaming services. Yeah, it's back, but it's gonna be a little bit up and down because yeah, it's horrible. This has to be the worst out of it, so I'm just gonna have to call it and just say I'll do it this way. It's gonna be interesting in a way, but I've wasted a lot of hours trying to get this fixed. And I'm already ready to go, and my Wi-Fi's like, no, I'm not ready to go. And it's like, well, we gotta go anyway, because, you know, it's gonna be in the red like this. There's nothing I can do. Like, it's funny too, because I'm also using wired internet, but not even that, so yeah, it's completely like it's really trying to keep up. So I'm trying to get it to keep up, but every time I kick it, it's like, nope, I'm not moving. So yeah, it's got that 0 kbps on it right now. Yeah, like it'll say 600, 500 kbps, but then it goes back to 0. Why do you keep going back to 0? Yeah, it does not like me today. I have no idea what I'm doing incorrectly with the internet, but again, all the settings are the same. I even put myself on wired connection, so I don't understand this really. Okay, it's going. Alright, what I'm gonna go ahead and do, until this straightens out, because I don't want to turn off the stream and then it's still not straight. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm just gonna enter in a team battle. That's what I'm gonna do, because as much as I want to, you know, get it going, the only other way that I can get this going is if this flattens itself out. And since it's not flattening itself out yet, it's going up and down everywhere. I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna hop into some races right now. Let me just put in a time. Oh. Yeah, because it's really gonna need that time to straighten out. This is not so good. I have no idea how to fix Wi-Fi. And to be honest, I really think running on Wi-Fi again is not the best idea. Like I said, I am using wired now, so not even that is what it's liking. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna jump in anyway, and hopefully this straightens out. I know this is not what, you know... I know this is not what most of you guys are wanting, and I wouldn't want this either, but it has to straighten out at some point. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go along with the flow, you guys. I did go ahead and plug in the Ethernet cord, the wired internet cord in. So we're just gonna have to let it run like this. I know it's not ideal, but I want to see if this actually straightens out, because most of the time if I just let it flow, especially when it's super laggy and choppy, it straightens itself out. I don't know how or why it straightens itself out, but eventually it will. I can't say when it's going to straighten itself out, but, you know, I've kind of been sitting here for quite a little bit, so I'm just going to have to hop into it and hope for the best that this straightens out. But, you know, I really can't force internet to go if it doesn't want to. I really can't force OBS to, you know, sit up. I can do as much as I could with it, but, you know, getting it to, like, say, hey, you know, I'm gonna start working now, that's another story. Yeah, I'd have to, you know, really dig into it, and it's something that I really just can't see myself getting this fixed right now. Like, I'm not really an internet technician, so I can't be like, oh, I know what's going on. Yeah, it's more complicated than what I'm thinking. It's not very easy, so it's really, really complicated. Like, you're doing your best, it's fine. Yeah, it's just really, it's horrible. I wish I didn't have to do this, but yeah, I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna let it run, gonna let it do what it's gonna do. It's the best I can do with it. Like I said, it may just need time to straighten out. What I can say is it's pretty much a lot better than what it was doing a little bit earlier, which was not, you know, kickstarting at all. So, yeah, it's way better than what it was doing. It may be not as good, and it may be paused at times, but it's a lot better than what it was doing. At least it's not, you know, doing that thing where I'm about to start it, then it's like, oh wait, it's cutting out, and I'm like, I just hit start. Why are you cutting out, you know? Again, I do apologize, you guys. I thought this was gonna be nice and smooth this morning, but apparently I was wrong, and it's not like that. Because again, the internet's on. It's working just fine. The Ethernet is on. It's just OBS doesn't want to, for some reason, go with the flow, but... Again, I do appreciate the advice and the help, but yeah, even with that, it's like... again, it doesn't want to do much. But let me go ahead... What I'm gonna go ahead and do is set up another time for Team Battle if you guys want to join me in that. I know that it's a little choppy. It's gonna be hard to jump in with me now that I think about it because of how choppy it is. So... Yeah, I appreciate that, Herb. Like I said, I appreciate you guys. You know, I appreciate the birthday wishes as well. But yeah, I was gonna ask how are you doing today? But yeah, you did answer that question earlier, and I know that you're still working on the move. So how is that going for you? I know I probably didn't. I wasn't able to read through chat because chat deletes itself. So when I'm refreshing the page and making sure that everything is working, kind of deletes things out. So I'm not able to see your guys' conversation for the first half or so. I'm actually gonna cut this ad off because I don't really want to put anybody through ads. What I'm gonna go ahead and do. Let me see what time I want to go in because it is gonna be really choppy. So it's gonna be hard to like hop into stuff. I'm gonna do my best here. We'll do 5:13 for team battle. Or no, not 5:13. Let's do 5:03 for team battle. I know it's gonna be choppy and hard to actually follow along with jumping in with me, but it's the best. Like I said, this is the best I can get it going. It'll straighten itself out. It normally does. You know, because I've never had it happen in the morning, but normally towards like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock is when this normally happens, so it's kind of odd that it's the opposite, so it may straighten itself out. Again, I'm really hoping so. I've been fighting with this thing all day, so... You're in it as a certain Pokemon? Let me see. Let's see. Let me see. And the stream's still loading on my end. Oh. Yeah, again, I do apologize, you guys. I am really trying to see if this is gonna straighten out, because... Again, like I said, I've been at this all day. But I will definitely see if I can find you in here, Herb. I will still see if I can find you in here. I may not be able to see you right now. But... Okay, I'm having a feeling that... that person named Groudon has to be Herb. I'm definitely certain. That really hurt. Got pushed into the dirt, you know. Not so nice. Yeah, I really can't keep myself going in a straight line anymore in this game. Like, I'm doing okay, but then I'm like, what am I doing, you know? What am I doing? It's okay, Louie. What are you doing? Trying to drive. Drive where? I have no idea what I'm doing sometimes. Especially in team battle. Oh, I see you, Groudon. I believe I know who that is. I want to say that that is her. You're not joking on how choppy the stream is. Yeah, it really is, Beef Boss. Again, I want to apologize. It's not what I planned it to do, but again, it's something that normally happens, like I said, towards like 5 p.m., 6 p.m. time, but never like 10 a.m. and forward. It's wild. Okay, looks like we got 1994 points. That is really great. That is pretty much 2 years before I existed. Which is funny. That is absolutely funny. Okay, actually, I do wanna... Okay. Yeah, because I know it's really choppy, and I know it's gonna be hard getting into races with me because of how choppy this is. I'm trying to think what else I didn't try to do because of the choppiness here. Again, I don't like this idea of doing everything choppy because I don't find that enjoyable myself. Okay, I finally got the sound working, and it's from before Team Battle started. Yay! Happy birthday, Louie. Well done for getting the stream kind of up and running. Oh, thanks for the birthday wishes, you guys, again. I appreciate it. I try. I try all the time, and like I said, my luck with streaming was okay at first, but now it's, like, not even there. Oh, hey, Elaine. Hey, kitten. Oh, I know. Okay, so actually there was something I wanted to show you guys because I've been wanting to. It's just I wanted to keep it a surprise for now until I started today, but let me see if I can... I know it's gonna be choppy, but let me see if I can show you guys what happened about a couple days ago. Okay, me and my roommate were playing Mario Party, but... So, this normally doesn't happen. This is something that I'm not used to on the Blue Thunder, but yeah, this is something that I did, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go into a GP, right? And suddenly, I'm just doing well on everything. This is not common, but it is another perfect GP, and I don't know whether to be happy about it or sad about it. Because, you know, this is for real. This is something that's weird. I'm like, how am I getting so good at all this, right? And this is all Blue Thunder. This isn't this is not any other vehicle either. Oh, by the way, Elaine, Lucian says hi. Oh, I don't know where she went. She left. Oh, there you are. I'm like, where are you? Where'd you go? But yeah, strangely enough, this happened. So I'm like, what is this, right? I have no idea how I did it. I just did this. Like, okay. It's back now for a little bit. Yep, there it is. Back to the red. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Well, It doesn't like when I'm fighting with it, so I'm gonna have to go with it this way today. Again, like I said, I really didn't want to, but if I need to, yeah, it's gonna it's gonna be that way because it doesn't like me. Okay. Yeah, I thought it would work turning it on and back off. Apparently that really doesn't. What that does, it makes it very upset right now. I don't get why OBS is being very hard on me today. Again, it's normally not like that, and it's dropping frames entirely. It is entirely dropping every frame I could think of. Alright. So, what I'm gonna do is I'll keep playing with this. Is it going back to normal? You're acting right now. No, you're gonna go back to red? Okay. I don't know why you're not acting right today, OBS. Yeah, it's going in between yellow and red now, which is fine. I don't mind the yellow, but that kind of gives it a more in the middle kind of connection, but yeah, the red is kind of I don't like the red. It's yeah, it's going in between yellow and red now, which is which is fine. Yeah, it's working now. It's going in between yellow and red, which is the fun part. Well, it's in the yellow now, so I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna touch it since it's in the yellow, because that kind of means like it's in the middle. So I don't want to like, you know, make OBS even more mad, saying, "Hey, Louie, why do you keep messing with me?" That must be infuriating. Yeah, it's really hard to get it going. And oh, why is this choppy? Like I said, I turned everything off. Everything in the background's no longer on, so... Alright, I'm gonna have us hop into a Queen League, see how that goes. Looking better now? Yeah, it looks so much better now. I have no idea what I did, but yeah, I'm not gonna touch because OBS gonna be like, why do you keep messing with me? And I'll be like, I'm sorry, OBS, I don't mean to do that, you know? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of OBS getting mad at me. It's crazy. Let's go in at Queen. We'll do 233. Yeah, I'm really hoping it doesn't get choppy again, because if it does... Oh, me and OBS got a lot to talk about. Please don't be choppy. If it's in the... I don't mind it being in the yellow, because that, like I said, that means it's fine, so I don't have to worry about, okay. What is it doing now, right? Please don't be choppy. I started a Queen League while waiting for the stream. I guess I should have waited a bit longer so I could join you all. That's okay, Herb. Hey, that's fine. Like I said, it's perfectly fine. I'm not mad that, you know, you're not in this one. I'm not mad about it. I do want to say good luck with your GP. And as for everyone else, good luck, have fun, do not crash out. If you do get podium, do a dance. But please do not crash out, don't rank out. It's not very good doing that. Trust me, I've been there. And ranking out is no fun, so... Crashing out is no fun, but I'm like, yeah, I gotta do it again. And there are times where I'm probably gonna end up crashing out again today. Which is fine, I'm not gonna be mad about it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, why did that happen, you know? It happens. Oh, and I did not realize that this was a mirror queen. I did not see the arrows again. I have very bad issues with seeing right now. This is terrible. I thought this is a regular Queen League for a minute. That's why I went with the shoe here. Which is fine, you know. I don't mind going as any of the vehicles, but and again, I will never be able to figure out how I got a perfect GP using the Blue Thunder, even though it's not my best machine. It's really not. I mainly say my best machine has to be either Fox or the Green Amazon. When in terms of F-01 and F-02 vehicles. Now, in terms of the first set of F-Zero vehicles, I feel like I do better with Stingray and Fox, but with for some reason, with the, other set, even though it doesn't seem to make a difference, I do better with one and not the other, and it's so weird. It's like, you'd think I'd do better with, you know, the ones from the first set, but it's like, you know, not always the case. Well, look on your end, thank you so much, I appreciate that. Yeah, again, I am so sorry, you guys. If it wasn't as choppy like that, it would be much better. It looks like it's doing a lot better, actually. I'm looking at the playback. It looks a lot better, so yeah, I don't know what OBS wanted to do today. My goodness. But yeah, GG's everybody. GG's Freeman, Lucian. Is there anybody else here? GG's Susan. Still very good with the Fox. Knocktown, you, Nightmare. A lot of names I know here. A lot of familiar faces. Oh no, died on the finish line. I'm so sorry, Freeman. You were doing pretty good. You were doing really good there. Gosh. I honestly wish, you know, Crash House didn't happen very often, but you did pretty good, though. To be honest, Freeman, I count it as a win, because for me, as long as you participate and, you know, put a lot of effort into it, it counts as a win for me. I'm driving the shoe. Hey, Louie, I'm here. Hi, Nightmare. I see you. I see you. Don't think I don't see you. I could see you. I've actually been seeing you in a lot of races lately. Yeah, it's really hard to miss you in GPs and things like that, because I see you almost all the time. Especially off stream too, so very hard to miss. Now, the only time I do like a hit or miss with figuring out who's who is if you go and change your name to something I don't recognize, and my brain's like, wait, who's this? Who is this? Yeah, my brain will just flip upside down if you change your name. And it's funny too, because even though it shows your ranking and stuff like that, my brain just gets flipped so much. It's like, wait, who was that? You know? So, yeah, that's the only time I'll get confused is if anybody does name changes, and I'm like, well, I don't recognize that person. So, like, you know, if anybody use common names like DemonLouie or MelonLouie, I definitely know who that is, but anything that I don't recognize, then I'm like, who's this? Where did they come from? So yeah, there are times where my brain is like, like it just doesn't know, you know? Oh yeah, I could see the stream playback. It's much better than what it was doing earlier. But yeah, how are you doing, Nightmare? It's nice to see you. It is nice to see you. I see that you're rocking it in the shoe up there. Man, you beat all of us. GG's. GG's, Nightmare, Susan, Lucian. GG's everybody that's in this one. Yeah, I do indeed play a lot. Yeah, I noticed. I had the most bizarre first finish in Mirror Red Candy 1. Oh, you gotta show me that, Herb. You gotta show me that. You have to show me that. I gotta see it. Louie, I love the pic of Lemon Louie you posted. Yeah, like I said, I was gonna draw her. I wasn't gonna like, you know, lie and say, oh, I'm gonna draw this, but then not do that. I'm not gonna do that to you guys. Yeah, I did draw a picture of Lemon Louie finally, so yeah, it's been a little bit, like, I remember her colors and stuff, but again, just not any abilities, so I may be adding a story for her that's completely different, because again, it's been a long time since I have drawn that character, so... But yeah, I appreciate the love for Lemon Louie. And again, it's funny how you guys actually went with that name, and I was like, I know that character. I know what you're talking about. Sadly, I don't remember all about her, but you know, it's fine. I'm not gonna beat myself up for not knowing anything about her anymore. Again, because it's been years since then, so yeah. And there's a lot of Louis I made that I either just don't want to not work with, but you know, do anything with them anymore, or you know, things like that. But mainly, I haven't really gotten rid of any characters, but there may be some. But most cases, I don't. And if I did, it's probably for a very good reason, because there was actually a comic that was supposed to be about... And I dropped this comic because I didn't like the idea of it, but there was supposed to be a comic that I was gonna do, that was about a police officer that gets captured by burglars and things like that, and their teammates have to go and save them, and I'm like, I love this idea, but I don't think it's gonna work out. So yeah, it was gonna be a comic, but I was like, yeah, no. I changed my mind really fast. I'll show it soon. Tight finish. Yeah, it really was pretty tight. But yeah, I can't wait to see it. Hi, Shadow. How are you? I see you. Again, you guys, I'm sorry if it's a little bit choppy, but it is better than what it was doing. So yeah, I appreciate you guys being here though, and being very... I was kind of like, OVS, come on, you need to calm down, man. Like, give me a reason why you don't want to work today. So, I'm glad you're doing fine. I'm out, got pinball into 2 rounds. Oh no, Lucian. Oh, I'm sorry. Does that mean it's me and Nightmare now? Oh my goodness. Makes me sad. Makes me really sad. Like I said, you guys are really good at this game. Really good at this game. I feel like, to me, I kind of feel like I should have been crashed out by now, because like I said, I don't know. I feel like you guys are way better than me at this game. I mean, you guys got all the gold skins before I did, and I was like, how is everybody getting everything so fast? And these skins just came out like day 1. Like, it's not even day 2, and already I'm seeing gold skins here and there. Like, I'm confused, you know? But hey, you know, like I said, what I count as winning in F-Zero is participating and, you know, just making it as far as you can and putting effort in it. Yeah, there is no way I'm gonna be getting hit by all that stuff there. That was a little bit insane there. And that's another thing too, Jafar is not being very nice today either, so... He is definitely not being very nice today. And he got mad at me because I told him that he's not being very nice. He's like, not being very nice? Okay. You can have this red. I'm like, I don't want that though. Come on. I am trying to be as careful as possible. Yeah, that kind of ended kind of weird. Not gonna lie there. It was getting close. I was like, I really want to keep ahead, but yeah. Kind of quite an ending there for Whiteland 1 mirrored. But you know, I also try to be very careful on Mirror Whiteland 1 because again, it's very picky with that little cut that you can do from the jump plate there because my one gold skin was attained through luck and nothing else. Hey, you still got it though. You still got it though. You know, I don't think it's luck. I really think you guys are good at this. Like, I could see it being luck there, but you guys are really good at this. I am not gonna, like, say, hey, you know, it's all just like, you guys are good at this. Not everything is all luck, you know. I've seen people in this game actually improve, so I've been seeing it. And there are still some names that I know in here that I last saw as like maybe like S10 or S16, and I was like, they're already S20 and 30 already? That's interesting, you know? Like I said, I could see the improvement. Oh, come on. There we go. I was like, why am I not... I got all my sparks, why am I not Skywing? Okay, this is gonna be... It's kinda gonna be a tight race here. Oh, come on, don't lose speed. I don't want to lose any speed here, because I won't be able to take jumps as much doing that. Like, I could take it, but I've had it happen before where I lost way too much speed on a Stingray. And yeah, it wasn't so fun because, yeah, I did not make it across the other side on this track. That was kind of cutting it close there. And I almost died there. Ugh, GG's, you guys. Yeah, everybody made it before I did because I am not good at this, and Jafar didn't like that, so yeah, we're almost back to S49, which is fine. Which is fine, you know, I'm not mad about it. It's just Jafar couldn't handle it, you know? Yeah, GG's, you guys. I'll take it. Yeah, GG's Nightmares, Susan, XNCUIW, I don't know how to pronounce that, and Knockhound. Yeah, GG's, you guys. I'm gonna get a picture of everybody in here. GG's. Okay, wanting to check lucky ranks here. Well, that's cool. I only got a 7. I only got 7, so yeah, I didn't match anything today, and I did not check lucky ranks. So yeah, so yeah, I didn't do that. I do say that there is pro tracks going on. I'm thinking if I want to do pro tracks or just hop into regular 99s, kind of ease it a little bit. You know, 7-Up. Yep, 7-Up right there. The game's like, you only get a 7, that's it. Alright, yeah, I'm probably gonna not do pro tracks right now. I'm probably gonna do some 99 just to ease off the tension, because I know with pro tracks there's a lot of great racers and, you know, a lot of tension. Don't do too well with a lot of tension, but I'll probably hop into some pro tracks a little later. Depends on how I feel about it. Let's see. I'll do 99 at... We'll do 403, kind of make it even for 99 mode here. Just remember we're going into 99 mode, not pro tracks for selecting the option that's in pink, not in blue, but if you do want to do pro tracks, that's fine, you know. I'm not against it. I am not against that. Me, I just want to keep it nice and chill right now, so, you know. Let's see. Do I want to be the shoe? Do I want to continue racing as the shoe, or do I want to be something else? Let's see. I'll do Luna Bomber. But I also do want to let you guys know something else. Oh, hang on, let me read chat. I posted the Mirror Red Canyon 1 clip in your Discord. Thank you so much, Herb. I will definitely take a look at it after the stream today. That way it's not, you know, being choppy. Because my OBS doesn't like having, like, multiple things happening in the background. So, yeah, I'll definitely take a look at it, though. But yeah, that is another thing I want to let you guys know. I do have some good news regarding the skins though for the vehicles. I'm not gonna lie, I was actually able to get every gold skin for every BS of 02 machine so far right now. So I do need a couple more skins left for a couple more machines. So yeah, pretty much the shoe is finished. I already got every skin from there. I do apologize if the stream was choppy earlier and you guys weren't able to, like, hear me explain the whole thing with the Blue Thunder perfect GP that I accomplished, which, again, very weird, not sure how I did it. I don't want to say it was luck there either, but I don't know. I just entered in a lobby and I was like, I'm just gonna do my best here, and every corner I was just getting first place everywhere with it, so again, I don't know. Like, I know I remember, like, everybody was like S30s, S40s in that lobby, but that's pretty much, like, how close in matchup that I can get in the lobby, so it wasn't, you know, it wasn't like a full S50 lobby like I was hoping it to be, you know, put a little bit of some challenge in there, but, you know, I was okay with it, and I was like, you know what, I'm probably not going to do as good with it anyway, and it turned out, I was like, wait, how am I getting first place on all these tracks in Queen League with just the Blue Thunder? And it wasn't Mirror Queen, it was actually a regular Queen League this happened on, so I was like, this is really strange right now, like, this is like... what is going on, you know, kinda thing. So yeah, I was kinda like confused and like, you know, why is this happening, kind of? So I got all VS decals and colors unlocked on my end. It was tense at times. I feel you on that with with it being tense because yeah, the game has gotten a lot rougher in terms of it. It's like when they it's like when they, you know, gave these vehicles decals. It was kind of like everybody was like, "Okay, we got to go get them all." You know, it's like what happened here, you know? By the way, GG's you guys. GG's cool dude. GG's everybody who was in that one. But yeah, it was really, it was absolutely wild. I was like, what is going on here, you know? Like, why is this so hard? You know, like, why are people, like, being a bit more rough with it? And I can understand why, and, you know, especially when you have, like, the brand new, Mirror Ace, everybody's gonna want to at least win it once. Maybe twice. But, you know, it was crazy. I'm still getting the Luna Bomber stuff. It's tricky. I hear you, Lucian. The trickiest one for me for that was also the Luna Bomber. It's really tricky because with the nerfing that they did with the Fox, so it's not, you know, unfortunately both of them suffer through the same thing, you know, having to be careful with boosting and, you know, the durability too. So it's a lot to factor in. It's just really tricky all around with it because of all those things, and it's like, you know, I feel you on it. It was difficult for me, but I do believe in you, Lucian. You got this. Honestly, I'm not even worried about the colors. I'm just trying to get my rank up and take dubs. Yeah, I mean, I just want to get it all done, so I'm not like, yay, this isn't missing anymore, you know? But I feel you cool, dude. I try not to worry about it either, but I just like having everything, you know, complete for me. And that's why I don't try and rush myself to do it, but, you know, I kind of like giving it a little bit of time. And sometimes I just have to. So I'm very patient with it. I'm not like, oh, I gotta rush and get these, like, right away. I figured the first time these skins were coming out, it was gonna be that way because it was like, everybody wants it, and it's like, you know, it gets rough because of it, but, you know, I'm not gonna blame players on it. It's, you know, it's gonna happen that way. And I am excited to see, you know, old faces coming back, faces that I haven't seen in a while, like Lunaire. Like, just seeing Lunaire in a lobby was like, this is different, you know? Normally, I don't see them anymore, but they're here, so... Alright, let me go ahead and hop into another race here. I don't want to, like... Oh, hi! I don't know what you're doing over here posting links. Let me see. Okay. I am so sorry that bot came in there. I had no idea he was coming, actually. Oops, I'm trying to type in night. I mean, there is going to be some more attention here, but I'm going to go ahead and hop into King League at, we'll do 6:33. Hey, Enigma! It's nice to see you. I am so sorry, you know, like I said, for those that are coming in and noticing the stream is a little choppy, a lot more choppier than usual at times, but, you know, my OBS doesn't like me today, which is, you know, I got it to straighten itself out quite a lot, so... If it is choppy, it's not on your guys' end, I promise. Yeah, thanks for the birthday wish, Enigma. I appreciate it. I really appreciate that. I'll have to go to sleep on my end. Moving stuff was so tiring. Oh. Hey, that's okay, Herb. I don't mind. Take care of yourself, okay? want to make sure you're taking care of yourself. I know with the move, it can be difficult. Trust me, when I first moved into this new apartment, I was so exhausted, I had to go to sleep. So I said, you know what, this is really exhausting, I'm tired, you know? Good night all, good luck in the King League, especially enjoying this anniversary again, Louie. Oh, thank you so much, Herb. Again, I appreciate it. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm not really good with pronouncing things, but I appreciate that. But yeah, dude, I know that moving, it can be difficult. I understand that completely. Trust me, like I said, when I first moved into this new apartment, I was just plain exhausted. And yeah, that was during the time that I still had Oreo, and she would stare at me like, Louie, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just exhausted. Like I'm looking at her like I'm good. I'm just exhausted. But yeah, I know how tiring that can be. I have been there. Yeah, I also want to say good luck, guys, on this GP. If you're in here, do not crash out. And if you do get podium, do a dance. It could be any dance you guys want it to be. Yeah, with this vehicle, I have to be very patient with energy. Super patient with it. Otherwise it's not gonna be so good. I'll probably try to boost it here. Okay, that was an accident. I did not mean to hit that person. I am so sorry. I had no idea he was right there. I promise. I didn't even know. I didn't even know he was smoking either. let me film it. I'm probably gonna look at it later. I did not mean to KO that person. Are all the sounds working or no? Hang on, let me see. The sounds aren't working again? Uh-oh. Hang on, let me see if I can... I didn't hear any of that. Why are they not working? Okay, I may need to fix that real quick. Yeah, I see that you guys are redeeming it, but I don't see it, like, at all. That is really weird. Okay. I may need to fix all of it. Okay, after this GP, I'm gonna go ahead and fix all the sounds, you guys. I am so sorry they're not working. They're supposed to be working. I did test those out too. I really think it has something to do with OBS not wanting to work. I think that's what it has to do with. Because it's not being as smooth as I want it to be either, so I may just have to re-add the sounds to the soundboard that I have on it. Because sometimes that does happen, like, if OBS has, like, an update, and it asks me, hey, you want to update to this version now? I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. Sometimes I have to, like, go in and, you know, take take all my soundboards out and then put them back in, which is crazy. I honestly wish I didn't have to do that pretty much, but it's what I have to do to get it going, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the only way I can get it working is to take it out the soundboard and then put it back in. I wish I didn't have to do that, you know, every so often, but I have to. And the funny thing is, there is no update, so I don't know why the soundboard things for that isn't working. Okay, that hurt. I was really trying to get the boost pad there, but somehow I missed it. Ooh, that is not so good. I actually got hit not with one, but two. That is not really good. Man, Jafar having so much fun with these red bumpers. Look at this. He's having a lot of fun with it. Oh, that was definitely gonna happen. Oh, oh, that's okay. That's fine, Jafar. I know. You didn't want me to make that one. That is fine. It's new and dark me for a few seconds. It's new isn't dark anymore for me. I'm so sorry about that, you guys. But I really think it's more of a Oh, I wanted to actually continue seeing who was in there. I did not mean that. Okay. Actually, I'll go ahead and get out of it for now. Jafar already told me no, so which is fine. I don't mind. I don't mind being told no. Let me go ahead and fix those soundboards for you guys because I know they're supposed to be working. I honestly don't know why they're not. I find it very strange, but let me go ahead and get them working for you guys. That's okay. It's okay, Lucian. It's okay. It is fine. It was meant it was gonna happen. It was definitely going to happen, and I'm not mad about it. It's just things that happen. I overboosted it a little bit and just died, you know. It is fine. And I lose S50 all the time too, so I'm not mad about that either. Jafar can keep his S50. He can keep it. That's how it's been. Alright, let me fix the soundboard here for you guys real quick. Again, I apologize that it's not wanting to work right. Not sure why it does that. It just seems like I have to do a reset, like I said, of the soundboard, meaning taking it out and putting it back in, and, you know, again, I don't know why I have to do it this way, but... Okay, is this... Nope, that's not... I blame the Pokemon, why not, as per usual, because why not? Funny enough, I actually know that Pokemon. That is, Wobbuffet's, other stage. Let's see, is it? Oh, I was like, where's the control for that soundboard? Here it is. Okay, so... I'm gonna go ahead and do it like this. And then delete it. Yeah. I'm also gonna do the same thing for the other sounds. I'm just gonna put them back, like, take them out and put them back in. Sometimes I have to do that, and again, I don't know why it says, hey, you know, not gonna work, but let's see. I will let you guys know when you guys can test the sounds again. Give me just a second here. Sure. Okay, make sure all that works. And then I'm gonna do one more here, because, yeah, because I have a lot of different soundboards. I don't know why I do, but I do. And it's like, okay. Put in like that. Okay, yeah, you guys can go ahead and try it now. I am so sorry that the sounds didn't work. Oh, hang on, OBS, what are you doing? And again, I apologize that it's getting really choppy here. I'm gonna go ahead and put in a time here so we're not sitting here. We'll do classic at 14:03. I'm sure now, mainly because my Switch is in one room and I'm in another room charging my phone. Hang on, I'm gonna reply through chat because I don't know how choppy this is. Oh, and I just said 14:03. Why am I not there yet? Okay. But yeah, if it's not as choppy, I'll go ahead and let you know right now, Enigma, that it is okay. You know, I don't mind if you can't join right now, which is fine. You know. Did my message after the why not joke send? Yes it did, Enigma. It did send. It did. It did send. I could see it. I just don't know if my stream is acting right for me to respond, but let me go ahead and respond it through chat. Oh. Yeah, I'm very understanding with that. Again, I do apologize if everything is completely like choppy right now and not working, but yeah, I am trying to respond, but it's really hard to, especially when, you know, OBS is not wanting to function properly. Like, I'm trying to get it to function the way it should, but it really just does not like functioning for me. So again, I don't miss your guys' messages. I do see them. They do send. It's just when it comes to OBS and things like that, it's really choppy. So I really can't like say, hey, you know, let me go ahead and do this one at a time here. But yeah, it's really hard for me to like say, hey, let's come in at this time, you know? Yeah, I probably should use the other jumps too, but I'm afraid I'm gonna crash out, you know? May have to do practice mode with this one. Yeah, that's really... I'm still in the GP and missing Classic. That's okay, Lucian. I believe Classic has a little bit of some time left. Let me see. About 10 minutes? Okay, let me, I wasn't sure if I sent it or not as my phone decided to reconnect to chat not long after sending it. I have no idea why everything is choppy right now. Come on, OBS. Yeah, it is. Let me check OBS here real quick, you guys. It is still not working like it should. This is not good. Okay. Alright. I have no idea what else I can do with OBS. Come on, OBS. Don't do this. Okay. What I'm gonna go ahead and do, you guys, I am gonna see if I could still put in some times. I do know that some of you guys are still in a GP. I do apologize about it. Anyway, I'm gonna get going as I have some stuff I need to do soon. Okay, Nigma, hey, it was nice to see you. As they always say. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put in a time for Classic. We'll do 07. We'll do 7:33 for Classic, but you guys still aren't in a GP. If you guys are still in the GP, you know, hopefully it ends on time, you know, so you can hop in. Because I know GPs tend to last very long, and I do see that there is a mirror race coming up next, so I'll probably try and attempt that with the Luna Bomber. I don't know. I tried it before. I did attempt it with every machine, but I don't think I ever finished it with the Luna Bomber, which is one of the other skins I need, so I'll probably end up doing that machine, maybe. But yeah, if you guys have time to join in Classic, go ahead, come on in. If not, there still is some time left, so hopefully, like I said, the GP doesn't run too long. It's not, you know, still ongoing. Aw, someone's name is Beepit. That is really adorable. Oh my goodness. So many people named bees. Got the word bee in their name. Like a bumblebee or a honeybee. Got 9th in your GP. Is that overall, Lucian? You got top 10 overall? Or was that for one of the races there? It sounds like you got 9th overall, which is pretty good, you know? It's still top 10. I'd take it. I would take that 9th and run with it. Like I said, any place that you get, I just take it and run. What I could say is at least better than being, you know, in 69th place. I've been there. I'm like, yeah, no. Not that. Not that. And again, it also doesn't help that my emotes got the number 69 in there. I'm like, why? Why is it associating my emotes with this number? You know? So yeah, I honestly have no idea why Twitch has associated my emotes with that number. At some point I do want to change my emote prefixes so it's not like that, but I don't know. I think I'm used to it already because, you know, I could either like type it out or search it or something, but still not sure why they decided, alright, Louie, we're gonna give you the number 69 for all your emotes. And I'm just like, why? And that's the thing too, like, I don't get to choose my prefixes yet, so yeah, it's probably gonna be a while before I can even do that. But yeah, Lucian, good job on the ninth. Like I said, I would definitely take that and run. GG's Marcia 2D, Freeman, you too. Alright, I'm gonna hop into a... Yep, there should be one more classic I can do, at least maybe one, two more. I'm gonna hop in at classic at 403. 403 for classic. Again, I am so sorry if everything is choppy. I'm really trying to make sure everything is running as stable as it can. Make sure everything's running smoothly. Hey, I do see you in here, Lucian. I see you. Yeah, I caught up with you for the lobbies now. Yeah, I see you. You're the lime green shoe. Don't worry, I am gonna be drawing DemonLouie, so if I drew DemonLouie, the other one's definitely getting a drawing too, so I'm not gonna be, you know, like, oh, well, let me draw one and not the other, you know, like, that wouldn't be fair. And who knows, that's probably gonna be her partner. Now, DemonLouie, I don't have a... Now, I don't know if I want to make it a he or a she. I'm gonna leave that up to you guys when it comes to it, because you guys came up with that, so... Yeah, I honestly don't know if it should be a he or a she. I'm not gonna say, because I know you guys came up with that one, so I don't want to, like, gender tie something that I didn't come up with, so... DemonLouie, the reason why it's a she is because, yes, that was a character I did come up with, so... Since you guys came up with that one, I'll let you guys choose the gender. I don't know. I don't know what I want to tie it to. And I don't want to assume and say, DemonLouie's a guy, you know? And then it's like, no, it's female too, you know. I'll let you guys choose. And that's another thing too, when I draw Louie's, I try to make a difference of, you know, which ones are male and which ones are female, and the only way for me to do it is, you know, mostly the eyes. I try to make the body style a bit different in a way, but it's really hard when it comes to animals. Humans, I could do it a little bit easier, but animals, it's kinda... Yeah, it's kinda hard, so I'm like... You know... Best way that I did it was just you know, making changes to like the eyes. That way you guys could know, but again, stream is way behind, didn't catch classic. I'm so sorry, Freeman. I know it's way behind because of the the frames and things that OBS is dropping. Maybe Melon could be a he, so you got one of each. Yeah, that would do. That would absolutely do it. Maybe, yeah, I'll do it as a male. It'll probably be easier, so I don't gotta put, you know, a lot of effort in it. Well, not so I don't have to put effort in it, but you know, like decide like, you know, what should it be, what should the colors be, so yeah. I think I have an idea of what colors that I want DemonLouie to be. I'm thinking more like a nice lime green, maybe with a little bit of white stripes, because I know with melons they kind of have like a they kind of have like this texture. Yeah. That's alright, don't worry. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Freeman. I try not to let this get so far behind, but with frames dropping, it's really hard for me to be like, alright, let me see if I can get this, you know, on the actual live feed of it. I tried to, but I'll be honest, streaming is not easy for me these days, so yeah, it's not easy. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do here, guys, I am gonna go ahead, I'll put in a time for Mirror Ace League, and then I'll see where I want to go from there, if I want to switch games, if I want to, you know, keep the action going just a little bit longer since I started, like, way late today with it, so it really depends on what my mind is thinking about, whether I want to do, you know, continue with F-Zero or not today, which I don't mind. Like I said, you know, to be honest, it's how I feel about it, but we'll see. It's, like I said, the stream has been very, very bad today. I wish it wasn't. But let me go ahead and put in a time for Mirror Ace. What I can do is I can have us hop in. We'll do, you know what, we can do 7:33 for Mirror Ace. I am so bad at remembering what league it is. And it's right in front of my face, too. But yeah, this is gonna be, you know, some tight action, so yeah, I'm probably gonna go with Luna Bomber on this one, because trying to do the shoe on this isn't gonna be easy, so yeah, I do apologize if it's super laggy and hard to catch the times to come in too. Like, I tried it, that's why I tried to type them out as well. That way you guys can hop in, so it's not like, you know, I'm joining in the dark, and then you guys aren't there, so that would not be fair. Again, I try to be as fair as possible, but when it comes to, you know, my system's not wanting to work, it's a lot harder than intended, so... Okay, I do see you, Freeman. Are you in this one, Lucian, are you here? I know I saw you earlier, are you in here, Lucian? Man, I gotta do some roll call here. Just to make sure everybody's here. Is there anybody who's in my chat that's here? Okay, you made it, Freeman? Okay, okay. I worry because I'm like, is everybody in here? Gotta do some roll call now, you know? And it does make me mad to do roll call. I just want to make sure you guys are in here and not left out. It makes me feel really bad when you guys get left out. And I'm like, you know, and the lobby's not even like a full one. You didn't make it, Lucian? I thought I saw you. I thought I was seeing you. I am so sorry, Lucian. I am so sorry. Was it a split lobby? Was it split, or...? I swear, sometimes this game, it drives me crazy with split lobbies. It really does, because if it's splitting things up and there's a lot of time in one lobby, then it should let you join the one that has more time and not the one that has less time. Like, I know they're trying to fill the lobbies up, you know, but it should give you guys some time. Like, it should bring you into the ones where it's got more time than the other lobby. I mean, you know, like I said, I get it. They're trying to make it to where it fills the lobby up for everybody else, but, you know. Okay, yeah, what I'm gonna say is it's a little bit hard for me to do this with, Luna Bomber because I don't have that ability to be like, let me just go ahead and skip the... Oops. Okay, that is not the best place to use this. I accidentally hit the B button to actually waste my Skyway. Not sure why I did that. I mean, that'll help, but kinda not. I think I'm probably gonna have to do my best here to run as far as I can on this. With all this energy I got, I'm going to have to run with it. Definitely run with this energy. Not what I want, but I have to. I thought you were going for another practice, so I guess I was trying to guess when that would be with the stream delay. I hopped in class again, missed the GPO. Well, that's okay, Lucian. To be honest, it's not your fault. I would say it's more my fault, because, again, it's on my end, so I can't really, like, go... I really can't, like... I wish I can, you know, fix it to a point where I can get it, you know, where it's not doing that whole thing, where it's getting choppy, then it's playing fast, then choppy. It's not your fault. It's something that, you know, I should have prepared for in terms of streaming, and it's something that, you know... But let's say that after you became... Because I was, like I said, I don't mind that, but, you know, I can't fully control what my internet does either, but, you know, I'll take the hit for this one. It is my fault, and I always do. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What is this? What is this? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness. Old School, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Again, I appreciate the birthday wishes. Welcome on in, everybody. Yeah, for those who haven't seen me before, I am DemonLouie. I do F-Zero, I do classic stuff on the side. I do, like, when I feel up to it, I do also do, like, other Switch games as well, like Warframe, which I have not streamed yet. I don't know when I'm planning on streaming Warframe at some point, but I do think I remember streaming Smash Brothers Ultimate one time. Like I said, I do a lot of different things after F-Zero, so you know, it could be games in the emulator too, because there's some games with the Super Nintendo I may not have, and it's not on the Switch as well. Like, I did play Donkey Kong 64 off of the NSO, because it's not even on NSO, so even to this day, I have not seen it there yet, so... which is okay. But yeah, welcome on in, everybody. It's nice to see you. My stream is going to be a little choppy at times, so I do apologize. This is because my OBS has been very mean to me today. It decided to, you know... when I kicked it, it decided to kick me back, so I said that's not very nice, OBS. So yeah, OBS has been not so nice to me lately. So if you guys notice it's a little bit choppy, it slows down at times, that would be the reason. So, but yeah, welcome on in, you guys. Hi, Yukio. Hi, Hauntage. Again, thank you guys so much for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. Let me give you a shout out real quick here, Old School, because I know. Let's see. I know my commands. I promise. I got it this time. I'm not gonna make any mistakes this time. If I do make a mistake on shouting you out, then I got problems. Okay. Hi, Born. How are you? Thank you so much for the birthday wishes, you guys. I appreciate it. I really do. Ah, so you were playing Kingdom Hearts lore there, Old School. I see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Old School, thank you so much for gifting subs. Thank you so much. You weren't. Why does it say that you last played Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 5 remix then? What am I looking at? Hi, Limit. How are you? Alright, Old School, you have some explaining to do. It says you're playing Kingdom Hearts. I see it. Don't worry, guys. I will read chat, I promise. It's really hard for me to do that while driving. Really hard. Like I said, if I had eyes on the side of my head, it'll be a totally different story. Again, that will feel super weird. I don't really want to imagine myself having an eye on the side of my head. I'll be like, what is this? Why do I feel so weird? Why do I feel like I got another eye on the side of my head here? I don't know. Yeah, it would be very, very weird. Like, I'd feel like that, I'd be, I kind of feel like I'd be one of those mutant Neopets on, Neopets, so, yeah, I don't want to have an extra eye on the side of my head. Would not feel very good. Another thing I do want to let you guys know, for those who are new to my stream, and, you know, for those that are just returning, I just want to say that Jafar has not been very nice in F-Zero 99, and if some of you guys want to know what I mean by Jafar, it's not a player named Jafar, it's the actual Disney villain that I'm talking about, so... I did plan on putting him in the anime. Again, his design is going to be completely different due to copyright, so I don't want to be like, alright, let's add Jafar in it, and then Disney's like, no, Louie, you cannot do that, my guy. So, if you guys don't know who Jafar is, that's who he is. Switch is broken. Don't like to the birthday. Hi, Clefairy. Hi. Hi, Robo. How are you? I'm hanging in there. I'm making final adjustments on my new PC, and yes, Oldie was committing KH lore. I figured. But hey, Born, good luck on making those adjustments on your new computer. Oh, I appreciate that, Old School. I really do. Yeah, Yukio, I've been getting that you like episode 24. I finished it, so yeah. I don't lie to the birthday kid. Oh, I was like, what am I reading? You're okay, Limit. You're fine. My brain got thrown for a loop. I'm like, why does that sound so weird? I'm like, why does it sound like really, really weird, you know? Man, y'all want to make me look at the script now. Alright, so what's Louie supposed to say? Let me pull up the script here. Let's see. Yeah, I would love to make that jump. I probably should have boosted. I have a lot of boost. I'm not sure why I didn't boost on that corner there. Like, I had the right idea of not taking the jump when I didn't boost, because I know with the Fox it doesn't jump very far when it comes to the jump pads here. Like, it jumps really well, but just not very far. Yeah, like that. When I did that, I was set back like a couple blocks there. I could have landed it somewhere else though, but I was pretty sure I was ready for that. But I did do this with the Luna Bomber before. Yeah, just like that. It should have, I don't know what happened on that other lap, but it should have actually registered that. That, hey, I did do that jump. That is so awkward with this track. But this isn't my best track either, so everything's gonna be completely awkward with this one. I don't know why, but it's just gonna be like that. And I don't think it's me. I'm really thinking that it's the track now, because, you know, I find it really weird that it did not register that how far I was supposed to jump. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to jump in this game when it comes to this track, so. Hi Switch, how are you? I'm fine. I hope you had a great weekend. Yeah, Rummel, it's been pretty good so far. Except for OBS not being nice. So, like I said, if you guys notice anything choppy, anything weird, it's, you know, OBS not wanting to be nice. Oh, so now it wants to be nice. Okay, guys, I cannot believe OBS right now, but it's in the green. It's been in the red and yellow this entire time, and now it's in the green. Thank you so much. And I am being very sarcastic. I'm having a blast. Next week I'm gonna be at field day. Ooh, that sounds nice. I remember back in school when I did stuff like field day, so I'm not gonna lie, field day is when, and this is why I don't want to go back to my school days. I was told that my running was super stiff, and that, you know, and that's when I knew that, yeah, I had asthma, so. But it wasn't, like, very apparent until, like, middle school, and I was like, why can't I breathe? This isn't right, you know? But yeah, I remember those days, but I really don't want to go back to those days. Just like I said, a lot of memories that hit that weren't so good. And it's mainly with me and no one else, so it's not because of, you know, other people in the school. It was just, you know, the fact that those are just times where my body was not working right, so I was like, this isn't good. Because yeah, I remember when I was you know, at the park one day just chasing my siblings around, and I was like, why am I out of breath? Like, why can I not, like, get any, like, air flowing? Like, what is going on, you know? And then I was like, oh, don't tell me. Dude, don't tell me I'm coming down with something. But yeah, it was not very fun. Not very fun those days. Yeah, I gotta be really careful upon landing when it comes to it. Wait, what am I doing? I just want to finish, that's all. GG's, you guys. This could have been a first place. This could have been a first place GP. Oh, wait. Damn you, Red. What did Jafar do this time? Okay, hang on, I'm catching up with chat here. But yeah, those are my art galleries. I do appreciate you posting the art gallery there, Switch. But yeah, I would recommend choosing for Affinity as an option. If you do have a Weasel account, then I would say do Weasel to see my art. But yeah, thanks for the GGs, Freeman. Thanks for the GGs, old school. I appreciate that. Oh wait, no. Come on, don't do this. No. Why are you giving me second here? Okay. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. GG's, Volaire. GG's to the Japanese. Luna Bomber there. GG's, Freeman. GG's, you guys. I am so sorry that Jafar was mean. I'm gonna picture of everybody today. Yeah. I don't know who invited Jafar to my birthday party, but he's not supposed to be here. Nice, Yoshi. There was somebody named Yoshi in there. I probably got his picture too. Oh, I got the skin. Let me turn that down just a little bit. That is loud. Thank you so much for the redeem. That was a little loud, so it caught me off guard. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. And why am I bigger than usual on this? Hang on. Am I supposed to be that big? Why am I so big on the screen? Like I said, my OBS. Let me make that smaller. It's not supposed to be that big. I don't know why it's so big. There we go. That's better. Again, I have no idea why that is so huge. And let me fix the other stuff, because I don't want that stuff to be like... I had it like in a nice position. Again, I don't know why everything repositioned. Okay. Probably change that too, because again, I don't know why everything is repositioned weirdly. Okay, there we go. It's better now. It was the Yoshi drawing? Oh, you're looking at my gallery. Okay, I had no idea you were looking at the gallery with the Yoshi drawing. Yes, I drew Yoshi at some point. Big Louie dance is great. You streamed an hour before. No, that's okay. Yeah, I am so sorry. Like I said, my OBS was not acting right, so I was like, what is going on? So I had to like turn it on and off and all that stuff, so that wasn't very eventful. But yeah, I have drawn Yoshi one time, so... Well, actually twice. Because I remember I have a MS Paint drawing of Yoshi. Wearing the cat suit somewhere. Because there wasn't a cat suit Yoshi, so I made one for this group that I was in DeviantArt. I have to maybe pull that one out, but it's really old, and I'm like, I don't know if anybody's gonna like this, because it's really old, and it's MS Paint, so... And I did not draw very good with MS Paint, so yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna hop into Team Battle. We'll do 703. Hopefully that gives you guys some time to hop in. I know I like to go on tangents at times, I try not to, but... it's part of me, so... I always go on a tangent when things, so... It's pretty normal with me, so... Yeah, I'm gonna go back to being the goose, or what we call the green Amazon. I have grown to actually like this color for green Amazon. I think it's very cute. Kind of looks like a bee on one side and a zebra on the other, so... I appreciate it, old school, I really do. I appreciate that. You're grounded from the Switch? Aww. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Switch. Oh my goodness. No, I feel you. I feel you on that one. I remember when a long time ago, like I said, I did not have the best dad in the world. He would like go off for everything, and there were times where I got in trouble for literally nothing. And he's like, "You're grounded from the game for 2 weeks. You can't play this for 2 weeks." I'm like, "Really? I did not do anything." There were times where I just literally sit on the couch and just do nothing. And, you know, I was blamed for like no reason. I'm like, what did I even do? I'm just sitting on the couch. You're grounding me for sitting on the couch. Okay. I don't understand. No, I feel on that though, Switch. Like I said, I've had that happen. And like I said, me sitting on the couch was a very silly reason to ground me. I'm like, I'm just sitting on the couch. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong, but I just sat on the couch. And I'm sitting there doing, I remember I was literally sitting there doing nothing. Like, I don't know, I was just staring off into space. I don't know if he did not like the fact that I was staring off in space, or, you know, I don't know. It was really weird. And that's the thing too, back then I was like, I had no idea you can get grounded just by sitting on the couch, you know, and not doing anything. Like, yeah. And I remember like going to school and talking to someone about it. I was like, I had no, like I asked him like, is it okay to sit on the couch when you're at home? Like, I had questions, but you know, there was times where I did ask if that was okay. I don't know why I had to ask if that was okay, but I could spectate and talk again, announcer. Dang, your parents. It was just my dad. My mom was fine. I had no problems with her at all, but yeah, my dad was crazy. Really crazy. Just because I sat on the couch, I was like, yeah, I'm confused. So, alright, GG's to Team Lowe's taking it home there. GG's to our team, Team UPS. Anybody there? GG's to Valere and Freeman on Team FedEx. GG's to the Japanese. Blue Thunder here, taking it home for Lowe's. GG's to EY18, taking that home there for Team Target. Anybody else there? Gotta double check. Okay, GG's to Marchow. I'm trying to figure out how you pronounce that name actually. But yeah, GG's to them for taking it home there for Whole Foods. But yeah, really great teamwork there. Okay, looks like Team Battle's still going. Well, thanks for the birthday wishes, Switch. I appreciate it. I am not going to be excited for 2026, though, so I'm just not excited about it. Okay, let's see. I want to hop into Team Battle. Time's kind of running down here, so I want to give you guys some time to join in. We'll do Team Battle at... let's see here. We'll do we'll do 1:33 for Team Battle. Give you guys some time to join in, stretch, all that, you know. Again, I do appreciate the birthday wishes, so I appreciate that a lot. But yeah, maybe after this team battle I might move on to some DKC3, I don't know. Like I said, I'm really trying to balance time here, but... Oh, I see Lucian. Oh, I see, oh, that's another familiar face, that goose. The one that's sitting right next to you on my screen, Lucian, I recognize that person. Yeah, I recognize Karma Jolt. They stream on YouTube. And they also stream on... I've never talked to Karma Jolt before, but I have seen them around. How are you not excited for 26? Oh no, no, no. I am not. No, no, no. I'm a little bit older than 26. A little bit older. I am not 25. A little bit older than that. I am not happy for 2026 because but yeah, the reason why I'm not happy for 2026, I'm not you know, not the fact that I'm becoming 26, it's the fact that, I'm getting so close to 30 and I'm like, I'm not happy about that, And I've been talking to my roommate about it, and he's like, well, it's not that bad, and I'm just like, I feel like it's, I feel like it's bad, but I'm gonna be honest, I am not okay with being 30. I really don't want to. That's the reason why I am not happy about 2026. Not only that, I feel like I'm, I kind of feel old at this point. I know it's still young in a way, but it's kind of like, I don't know. It just feels very weird, you know. Like, I know we don't get any younger, and I honestly wish it was the opposite, but no. And not only that. Another thing too is that I still have times where I have like just random pains too, and I'm just like, why do I keep having all these pains? And I get that, having pains and things come with age too, and I'm just like, yeah, I definitely do not want to be, don't want to be 30 though. I really don't. Cause again, I'm just not ready. I'm scared for 6th grade. 30 is the new you. 26. I remember when I was in. I remember when I was in my 20s. I remember that too. But I was like, I'm still in my late 20s. Not even, like I said, just next year, I'm not gonna be in my 20s anymore. I'm gonna be like, no, you know what I mean? Like, I'm getting closer and closer to 40, but I'm still feeling like 29, 30. But that's the thing, Yukio. I'm just I don't want to be 30. I'm just really scared right now. Like, I'm 29 now, but But yeah, GG's to our team, Team Lowe's. GG's to Halcon and Lucian, taking it there for FedEx. GG's to Cap D, taking it there for Whole Foods. GG's Freeman, oh my goodness. Taking it home there for Target. You guys are making great sales. You guys keep going, you guys will make a lot of money. 40s when it really starts kicking, feeling like your body's falling to bits. Yeah, I can see that. That's why I really don't want to keep going with age here, because I'm like, can I just stay, like, in my 20s? Because I feel a lot better, but, no, it doesn't happen like that. It's life. I will do a race before eating if you're still going. Yeah, I'll probably just end it off with Night League, and then I'll move on to Donkey Kong Country 3, give you guys some Donkey Kong action. Because, like I said, while Donkey Kong Country 2 is my most favorite, I do have a soft spot for the third game. And the reason why is because the third game did fix what the second game didn't have, which was being able to save wherever you wanted to. So let's just say if you're on, like, let me go ahead and put the time in for night real quick here. But let's just say if you're on your last life and you don't want to enter the level yet, you can actually go back out and go to Wrinkly Kong's save cave, like, on the beginning map, so that way, if you do end up dying in the game, you don't have to, like, you know, do certain stages all over again. Kind of like how the second one has it, you know, because the way the second one has it set up, and like I said, I still love the second one. Still my favorite. Only cons that I do have with it is the save feature. So yeah, pretty much if you're like, you only get save points within the world itself. You don't get save points outside of it. And that's what I did like what the third game did. Like I said, if you're like on your very last life there, at least you can save the game outside of the world, so. And I did see that name. Thank you so much again for the birthday wishes, you guys. I appreciate that, even in the game. So, may not be able to make it. Sorry about that. Old Schooler, is that you? I know that. I'm having a feeling that's one of your alternative colors for the Green Amazon, that pink and gold color. I could see it. Is that you? Is not in this. Okay, I believe you. It's kind of odd though, because they're an S50. Are you sure that's not you? Says no. Are you talking like I do in chat? I do that because I'm shy. I do that because, you know, I'm still not used to being out of my shell, so when I have to do it on stream, I kind of feel weird doing it, but I do it anyway. But you know, I just have to, you know. Even if I don't want to talk on stream, it's like, you know, I do it anyway. And I know you guys find me entertaining too, so you know. I don't like being in my shell very much either, but yeah, fortunately when it comes to like chats and things like that, and I'm seeing like new people too, I'm like, I tend to like be like, you know, I don't know what to say sometimes. Yeah, for some reason I am not doing too good with this Night League here. To the point where I gotta do a Skyway. Something that I mostly never have to do when going Fox. Or in this case, the Luna Bomber. But sometimes there are these tough lobbies, so it's not all the time that I get to run away, which is fine. Like I said, I don't mind the challenges in this game. I'm gonna be honest, with all the challenges that's happened so far with this, it has helped me, like, figure out, like, where to boost at towards the end of this track. When we're getting to the end, but yeah, there is no way I'm gonna be able to boost. I just can't do that. I am so sorry. I did not. My God, I didn't see him. I am so sorry. I didn't see you. Oh my goodness, I love those emotes. Is that Misa? Yeah, that's Misa's emotes. That is really cute. I love the sunglasses.
It's a new record!
I appreciate that, Switch. Thanks for the redeem. And I appreciate the redeems, you guys. I might turn them down just a little bit so they're not too loud. Just a little bit. There we go. Ain't doing too good either. Yeah, this lobby is kinda... It's kinda rough. It is a rough lobby. Who's DemonLouie? I'm wondering who that is. Bet you it's Misa. I don't know if it's Misa that's that dresses as me though. I mean, if it was Misa, I want to thank Misa, but I don't know. I've never seen Misa change names. I don't want to assume that that's them, because I know Misa. I have not, I've been to their streams, I have not seen them change names one time. Not even off stream. When I see them off stream, they're not, their name is always Misa, so.
You
Yeah,
got boost power.
I appreciate that. Again, I apologize if the sounds are a little bit too loud. Not sure why they turned back up again, but I kind of turned them down so that way they're not, you know, if you guys are like wearing like headsets, earplugs, well, not earplugs, but earbuds. I don't know why I said earplugs. Earplugs is different than earbuds because earplugs actually are meant to block out sound. I don't know what's going on with me today. I have no idea. I just can't say what I want to say today because my brain can't really think it. Really can't. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Big Blue is also very tricky for... I am not sure how I got through that red like that. That is very interesting. Very interesting way to dodge a red bumper. Not sure how I did that.
Yeah! The final lap!
I appreciate it. I appreciate that too, because that also reminds me, hey, you know, we're on the last lap. Because sometimes I think, oh wait, is it lap 3? Or lap 4 already? And it's already like lap 3 and I'm like, yeah, I think I made a mistake thinking it was lap 4. That's fun. That is absolutely fun. Sounds like Misa would do that. Again, I don't know. That redeem took a little long, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm so sorry. When redeems happen, for some reason, there is a delay. I don't know why. But I don't even think there's an option to delay redeems. So even if there was a delay option, I would have that turned off. For it being delayed, I have no idea. I'd have to do some research and see how I can get those on point. So when you guys are redeeming those, they're not like as delayed. But yeah, even if it was a delay option, I would just take it off. It's probably some game console wearing a wig and a hoodie. Oh, they said they weren't in it, so I'm not gonna push it, you know. I know my boundaries, so that's one thing that I do respect is boundaries. So yeah, I don't like going past people's boundaries, and I don't dream of doing so. But yeah, could be though. But again, don't wanna assume. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Mason, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thanks for the reminder for me to breathe, by the way. Hi, Queen, how are you? How are you? Yes, I do like orcas. Orcas are super cute. They are really cute sea animals. I think they're very adorable. At some point, I do want to meet an actual orca and pet one. Because I have been to SeaWorld before, but they were meant for shows and things like that, but I would love to actually go to an orca and pet one. I really would. Because they're so cute. And I'm not gonna lie, back then, I always thought orcas' eyes was that huge spot that they had at the top of their head, like, you know, like, towards, like, the sides of their heads. I thought those spots were eyes, but no. Their eyes are actually under that, so I'm like, yay, I'm learning! But they're still cute. They are still cute. Now, I do believe I did pet a stingray before, but they, again, this is when I went to SeaWorld, I believe I did pet a stingray before, because I really wanted to pet it. I said, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and pet it. But they had to, like, so that way it's safe for everybody to pet them, they had to. Because normally, you know, when you look at stingrays, they got long tails, but, you know, what I learned is that if they want to if they have, like, an attraction and people want to pet them or touch them, they have to, like, remove the tails, so that's what they did. So I was like, well, it's a stub, you know? But they were cute. I want to meet a penguin. They're so cute and fluffy. They are cute. Thanks for the birthday wishes, Mason. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the birthday wish as well, Gwen. I appreciate it. Like I said, I love the orca too. I love orcas. They're very adorable creatures, so... You know. But yeah, I have not pet an orca, but I have pet a stingray. Again, they had to cut their tails off because they were dangerous, so they didn't want stingrays stinging people, so when that happens, they, you know, fortunately gotta cut their tail. I don't like that idea, but they do it to make people safe, so... Yeah, I was a little bit sad that the stingrays I was petting actually had a stub, but, you know, it's for reasons. Unfortunately, they have to, you know, make sure we're safe, but, you know... But it was still, like, floating in the water like it was fine, so it wasn't hurt at all, it wasn't injured or anything like that, so... that was the bright side of it. That was the bright side of that. Oh, someone's name is Potato. Hi, Potato. Yeah, I'm not sure who would have been Potato. It sounds like it could have been a bot. I don't know. Like I said, there are bots that actually look like usernames, and I'm like, and I still question about bots and the bots they use for private lobbies. Like, they call them CPU, but again, in here they call them like names, and I'm like, why do they call them names here, but then they're called like CPU in the private lobby? This doesn't make any sense, you know. I mean, I could see it because it's like a private lobby and, you know, names probably don't matter, but yeah, it still makes me question it. Welcome to the Demon League. Oh. Yeah, I know you guys remember that picture. I know you guys remember that picture. And at some point, I do need to make a mirror trophy for it. I don't know when I'm gonna do that. Like I said, it's really complicated because I'd have to go in and, you know, I'd have to go in and take a look at the original trophy design I did on that picture, and then, you know... See, I had, like, not, like... See, I don't want to, like, make, like, the ears and the mouth and stuff on the opposite side, because it would look just super weird. The only thing I could think of when it comes to doing a mirror trophy for Demon League would be maybe, like, making the, you know, the head split in two, maybe, at the top, and then, I don't know. I don't know what else, but, you know, that's what I was thinking for it, but yeah, everything else I'm kind of like, yeah, I need to think about it a little more. I was also thinking about, maybe making the wings backwards, in a way. Like, I could make, like, you know, the left and right wing, like, you know, like, the left wing on one side and the right wing on the other, like, you know, make them opposite that way, but I have to make it work, though. That's the only thing. I have to make sure it looks like it works. That's my only problem with it. I'm not trying to be very picky with it, but it also has to look right for me, too. Like, if it looks a little wonky or weird, then I'm like, it's gonna take me a little bit to get this right, you know? And not only that, too, I also have really... There are times where I have bad OCDs, so with me, if I draw something, it has to look like... It has to be right. It has to look very, very accurate. That's how much accuracy I am. That's how much I care about the accuracy and quality of my art, too. It just has to look like, you know, it's a mirror trophy. So yeah, if I end up beating myself up, that's probably the reason why, is because, you know, I tend to be very, very picky about certain things, especially when it comes to art, so... Oh, hey, Lucian. I see you. You're in the Green Amazon. I like that color. GG's, you guys. Hi, Itty, how are you? But Louie, CPU69 is in there. No. We're not gonna go there. We are not gonna go there into 69 territory. Like I said, it's already bad enough my emotes have the number 69 in there, and I'm just like, Twitch, you have got to be joking me. Like, the first time I saw it, I said, no. Why do they give me the prefix of DemonL69 for my emotes? What is this? It's been 1991 since I've been to SeaWorld in Texas. The first thing I petted as a petted is a baby killer whale after a live show. Oh, you got to actually pet one? Oh my goodness. That's cute. That is really cute, Mason. I really want to pet. I really got a pet in Orca. I really want to pet one. But yeah, GG's to V-Day Louie, Luke, and Bean. GG's Freeman, GG's Lucian. Gonna get a picture of everybody. Because, you know, makes sense. Yeah, it was a Louie podium, but it wasn't by me, though. Thanks for the GGs, you guys. I appreciate that. Again, thanks for the birthday wishes, guys. I appreciate it. I really do. I'm just not looking forward to my birthday next year. I just want to let you guys know that. To be honest, just knowing that I'm gonna be 30 next year, it's just really scary for me. It's nothing that you guys did. It's just very scary. Because, like I said, we don't get any younger, and I'm like I said, I don't have a lot of luck either, so... Wait, you were birthday Louie the entire time? Okay, old school, I figured you were. I figured. I appreciate it, though. I appreciate it. Okay, let me go ahead and... maybe... Okay, actually, let me go ahead and do a game swap now. I do want to play some Donkey Kong Country 3. I feel up for it, so let me go ahead and switch over. Let me put on my screen here. But yeah, this is the screen with the trophy that I'm talking about if you guys haven't seen it yet. It says Demon League, it's got my character there, and it's got the trophy in the background, and you guys can see what I'm saying, like how the trophy looks right now. I don't know how to imagine it being mirrored, so that's where I'm like, huh, how do I make a mirror out of this? Like, I know, like, I could do something with the, you know, the head right there, but the wings, it's kind of like, okay, yeah, I could probably make the right wing on the left and the left wing on the right, and then I know it's gonna have, like, the arrow instead of, like, the stars, and then, like, his neck right here, I don't know. I have to figure something out with that too. Glad I could get a podium for Louie. I appreciate that, old school. I always do. Alright, let me go ahead and put up some of my stuff here, because I know... There it is. Okay. I'm gonna actually switch games here, because yeah, only so much I can take with F-Zero 2, but I did start very late as well, so I don't want to, you know, have it too uneven here, but let's go ahead and do some Donkey Kong Country 3. Gonna get that pulled up here, and actually before I do so, let me change the title here. I'm still gonna keep the end title the same, but I am gonna change the first part of the title. Okay, there we go. Title should change in about a second here. There it is. Okay, it's got our category, everything. Oh yeah, I did play a little bit more Ignition Factor at game night the other day, and I was like, this game is hard. I beat it one time, and that's enough for me. But yeah, let me go ahead and get this all set up here. Actually, let me go back to where I was. Okay. Hang on a minute, you guys. I am gonna pull the game up now. Okay, let me take my picture off of there. Hi, picture. There we go. What's my favorite car in F-Zero 99? It ranges, Switch, so I like, so for the Stella View machines, I like, trying to think, I like the Green Amazon. I don't know why I couldn't think of the name of it. I like the Green Amazon. I like the Shoe. For the first set of F-Zero vehicles, the ones that first came out, I like the Golden Fox the most, but I do like the Stingray, so I'm pretty much, you know... I am very picky over my likes in F-Zero, so... But I don't dislike, I really don't dislike Goose or Falcon, so yeah, I don't have a dislike for those vehicles, really. Even though I use them the least, it's not like I hate them or anything, it's just, yeah. I am more used to Fox and Stingray than anything else, so... It sounds like I'm being a little bit picky, I try not to be. I try to be very fair to, you know, all the machines, at least. So... Oh, wait a minute. That hurt. Really tricky to get that bonus, so... Okay, Fox, Goose, Stingray. Yeah, I do like the, like I said, I do like Falcon too, so, you know... May not be my top favorite vehicle out of the 3 or 4, but, you know... I'm okay with it. Like I said, I don't judge too hard on the machines, because, you know, I just need to get used to, you know, driving in those machines in the game as well, so... It's nothing against the vehicles, I just, like I said, gotta get used to it, I gotta maybe do practice with those machines more often, so... And that's what I try to do, I try to take time to practice the vehicle that I'm least good with. That way I can get better with it, and... You know, I think I'm starting to get better with Falcon, so I'm starting to understand it now. But actually, like, it's a little bit different, so, you know, understanding and applying it, it's 2 different things for me, so... Yeah, this level is very, very tricky, so... Let's see. Oh, I saw that bonus barrel there, but ran myself into the bee. Oh, that's very smart of me. I need to prepare for Louie's challenge. Yeah, I really need to, yeah, you reminded me, old school, I really need to get on to, modeling my character, so... Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Anvil, for the bits. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Anvil. I appreciate it. Actually, how have you been? It's been a little bit. It has been a little bit since since I talked to you. Like, I've been around, it's just I've been super busy, so you know. Okay, I could have died there actually. Okay, I hope your birthday's going well. Yeah, it's going pretty good. And I died again. But yeah, I'm doing my birthday's been pretty good so far. It was hard getting my stream up actually today, so. But yeah, thanks for giving them a shout out, Old School. Yeah, go ahead and give Anvil some love, you know, go see his streams. It looks like they were playing Metroid, so Super Metroid. I actually like that game. I ended up you know, loving it. Like I played that before. And Super Metroid is pretty fun. I enjoy that game. I will say the hardest boss fight though in Super Metroid that I died on a lot would be Ridley. Ridley is not easy. The other bosses seem like they were very simple too. I would say the second hardest boss that I had trouble with in Metroid was the what was his name? He's under the water and you have to electrocute him, but yeah, I had no idea that you can actually kill the boss by electrocuting it, and I was like, this is very interesting. So oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the pets. I appreciate that too. I think you mean Dragoon? Yeah, I think that's what it was. I was like, you know, why can't I beat this boss, right? Oh, come on. Under the water to electrocute him. Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't know that till someone said, hey, Louie, there's another way you could have beat that boss. It's hard. I said, ooh, show me. And I remember it was a guy that went by the name of Six Card. But yeah, they also play Metroid a lot, so yeah, they said, hey Louie, to make this boss easier, did you know you can actually electrocute this boss? I'm like, oh, how? I'm like, oh, that's how you do it. Because you have to let him grab onto you, and as he's like dragging you through the water, you have to use the electric thing on the side. You just have to like use your grapple hook on that. And I was like, I did not know that. Wow. All that time I made that boss so hard. But yeah, I at least I did learn something though. You know. Because it was my first time playing Super Metroid. Like I said, I never had touched any of the older things when it came to Metroid. The only Metroid games that I have touched that were, you know, still kind of new was like the DS games. And I was like, you know, when I played Super Metroid, I knew it was gonna be, you know, different and, you know, I figured it was gonna be different, but I had fun with it. Like I said, I love Super Metroid. I need to stream it again so I can get 100% maybe. And to get 100%, you have to like find like literally everything in the game. And I was like, you know, since this is gonna be my first run, I'll just do it as a first run. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I know there's probably another way to get to that bonus, but oh goodness, I am not a fan of this bonus. Like, you have to be on your A game with this bonus. There it is. Don't rush 100%, just carefully examine every area. Yeah, I probably should have done that. My mind was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this because, you know... where am I at? Oh, I went up here. Am I supposed to go up here? Oh, yes I am. Okay. Here. Yep. And there it is. Did someone say Dragoon? I love those emotes, old school. I have beaten Metroid Dread hard mode, and now I'm going to try and beat it in Dread mode. Hey, good luck, Switch. I believe in you. I never played Metroid Dread. I've only played, well, 2 Metroid games now, which is the DS game and the Super Nintendo game, so... And yes, I do see your emote there, Gween. I do see the orca. Alright, I know this level. This level is about... it's about the bazooka guys. But it is about barrels, though. That's what I was trying to say. This level is definitely about barrels. Okay, maybe I should have waited. I probably should have waited. Okay, no spider. I may have missed something, I don't know. Oh no, there he is, right here. I'm like, no spider? Why is that sign over there? I didn't miss anything. See, they always gotta put these no signs in places that... in places you wouldn't think they'd be at. You know? Hi, Wabi! Oh, taking it to the fridge now. Yeah, we're taking it to the fridge with Donkey Kong Country 3. And the spider that's half donkey because it sounds like a donkey. And I know, I tend to make fun of the spider a lot. I know the snake makes the same sound, but the snake is kind of understandable to me, but the spider, I really just don't get it. I'm still like, why does this thing sound like a donkey when it gets hit? Like, what is that supposed to be about, you know? Actually, I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go here. Elaine, I can't see. It sounds like a donkey. Also, old school, thank you so much for giving Gween a shout out. Yeah, if you guys haven't yet, also show the orca some love. They've been playing Voices of the Void. That sounds like a fun game. That also sounds like fun. I am so sorry I laughed like that. It's just every time the spider just gets hit and sounds like a donkey, I'm just like, why does this thing sound like a donkey? Where did it learn that from? You know? Okay, I thought there was something there. I was like, is there something over there that I'm missing? Because it says no spider for some reason. Yeah, see, I don't get why that sign is over there. Why is that over there? Okay, I'm bringing the wrong barrel over. I should probably get the... Let me get the other one. That is not even the right barrel to take this guy out. There it is. Well, this game is named Donkey Kong, so it makes sense that it sounds like a donkey, right? I mean, yeah, I mean, it's funny, though. Uh-oh, Chocobo's here. Shall I handle him, Louie? No, old school. He's cool. He's good. He is good. I appreciate everybody being in here, so they're good. Ah, that's where you went. Okay, I see. Okay, can you... No, can you shoot this, please? Because... yeah. Can you do it again one more time, at least? There it is. Gosh, see, Coin thinks that I don't know anything. It's like, I'm gonna hide over here and, you know, nothing's gonna happen. It's like, yeah, let's switch that over. Can you please shoot this guy with this instead? I actually like this game so much because of that. That is my favorite moment of Coin, actually, is that alone. That is funny. He's like, I'm gonna hide right here. It's like, okay, can you change the barrel to this, if you don't mind? And he just doesn't see it coming, you know? You sent me here, and I can send you away. No! No, let's not send anybody away from the stream. It's a birthday stream, so let's not do that. Everybody is allowed on any occasion, especially when it's like a special occasion. I don't mind. As long as you guys are behaving and, you know, not doing anything that, you know, I don't approve of, you're good. Elaine, I can't see. Can you lay down, Elaine? A little more? Just a little bit. Come on, you're almost there. No, you're sitting down. Can you lay down? Come on, just a little bit. Just like this. Hang on, let me show you. There you go. Just like that. Yeah, with her, I have to show her what I mean by, you know, like, laying down a little bit so I can see. No, you're good. You are good, Elaine. Gosh, she could have shot me right there, and I would have been like, oh no, now I gotta do the bonus again. Like I said, I really love this game. I do have a soft spot for it because of the, where am I going? Because of the, save feature and things like that, so... And plus, this game does have, you know, a little bit more worlds than the second one, but yeah. Oops. Why do I keep getting Dixie shot by these things? I swear, every time. Dixie's probably like, Louie, I am so mad at you. You keep shooting me into these things. And I'm like, Dixie, I don't mean to shoot you into these things, you know? She's probably not happy with me right now. She's like, why do you keep doing that? Yeah, she is not excited that I have been making her fly into everything possible that's dangerous. She's like, no, I don't trust this guy no more. Not anymore. I'm like, I'm sorry, you know? Trying my best here. Enemies and things in this game don't make it easy either, so... Yeah, I will say this game is a lot more challenging than the second game too, so... But again, I can appreciate it for that too, even though it is harder than the second game. I believe it's meant to be that way, so... I'm about to say I believe it's meant to be that way. No, it's meant to be, you know, more challenging. Jeez, I'm about to hit bees over here. Oh goodness, well, I probably can't go up there. Okay, yeah, I probably can't go up there. I probably could. Actually, can I do that? You know, I probably could get up there. Maybe. Okay, yes. Teaming does work. I don't know why I didn't think it works here, but it does work. I probably could have done that to make it 10 times easier, and I made it 10 times harder. You win this time. Hey, be nice. Be nice. You gotta be nice now. And now I don't have the other character to get the bonus I wanted. That is okay. That's fine. And if you guys are wondering why there is no DK barrels and no checkpoint barrels, the reason why I did this is because I'm playing this on the toughest difficulty, so I put in like a code to enter in the word toughest, like kind of like a abbreviation of toughest, so that way I can, because it only like fits up to like 5 characters, and I don't know why I keep doing that. But yeah, if you put in the word toughest and then, have you seen what he does to me? But he does it out of love, though. I'm pretty sure he does that, like, you know, out of love, you know? I don't think they do it to be annoying. I know, I get it, I know. I know, but let's be nice, though. Trust me, I get it. Now I forgot what I was talking about. See? I don't. Oh, yeah. So, What I'm doing is a 105% run, and how to do it is you have to put in a code, and to put in a code, you have to, like, you know, tap the shoulder buttons until it kind of like brings you to like until it says like enter in a code. And it's funny, funnily enough, the only way to know that you got the code right, and this is going to sound strange, but the only way to know if you got the code entered correctly is if you hear Dixie crying. I don't know why they chose Dixie crying as a confirmation, but yeah, it could have been anything but that. Alright, fine, Wabi is cool. I know I haven't said this today, but I love you guys. For real. I really do. You guys are so funny. You guys make my day every day, so... Even though it sounds like I don't say it enough, you guys make my day. Like, it's hard for me to, like, get mad at anybody, really. It really is. Like, I can't, like, be like, okay, I'm really mad at this person. Like, I just can't. It could be with anyone. It's like... Normally if I feel like someone is picking on me, I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna walk away. I tend to walk away more than, I don't know why I didn't think I could hit the view of the barrel. What is my brain thinking? It's like, hello, brain? You know what the problem is? I am so used to the original Purple Parrot from the second Donkey Kong Country game, so my brain is like, not there today. It is just not there. It's like, hey Louie, you in there or something? You know that parrot that you're using? It can use barrels to the advantage here. And that's the thing, I'm still not used to this, the way the bird functions in here, because, like I said, I am so used to the other way it functions. So yeah, I'm not 100% used to, like, having this thing pick stuff up, so that's another problem I have, is, you know, not even used to it. Because you think this bird would do nothing because it did nothing in the second game, but... And I also think this one's a little bit too purple too, like the purple coloring is a little bit too dark, but... You know, I don't mind the coloring of it, but at the same time I do feel like it's like a little bit too dark. Like I said, I'm very used to the muted colors on the purple parrot from the second game. Let's see... I think it's this way we should be going. Oh. Yep. It's this way. Okay. I gotta be really, really careful with this though, because I only get like one shot. There we go. Well, the parrot in this level had a brighter color, it would perhaps vanish in the green background. Maybe that's why they chose this color for it. That could have been it too, you know, so that way it's not being, like, clouded by the background. But, you know, I do like the muted color of the other one because, I don't know, it looked really pretty with it, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I don't mind this purple one either, like, I'm normally not as picky with colors, but, you know... It is what it is. I'm not gonna, like, make a big stink about it saying, well, it should be this color because... And then I go into, like, 100 reasons why, you know? I feel like that would be... Ooh. I missed some bonuses. Okay. I gotta go back in. Because I did miss a bonus. I'm not sure how I missed it, but I missed a bonus. That is fine. But yeah, I'm not gonna be like, okay, let me give 100 reasons why this parrot should be this color. Like, I kind of feel like that's a waste of my breath doing that too, like, you know... And like I said, it's something really small, so I really don't like, you know... I don't like to, like, bite on anything that's the small stuff, normally, so I'm like, yeah, it's fine. That's why you guys will mostly hear me say, it's fine. Because it's, to be honest, the coloring in the game is not a big deal. It's still fun to play, and, you know, at least the game is playable. That's what I'm more, that's what I like when it comes to games, like, are they playable? Can I move around? are the controls in the game glitched? So yeah, I tend to worry more about whether it's playable or not. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, now that I think about it, now that you guys mentioned it, I can see the background against the parrot, and yeah, this purple does help it stand out against the background. So, like I said, it's fine. Not picky over colors. If I started getting picky over colors, and like I said, it had to explain 100 reasons why I don't like a color, then I'd be wasting a lot of time explaining that. Like, I'd be like, you know, I wouldn't say a waste of time explaining it, but you know, I'd feel like I could be like talking about something else rather than, you know, the colors of the parrot here. I mean, it almost matches the purple for my character too, so that's... Hang on a minute. What's over there? There it is. I was like, where's the bonus? I was like, it's like I see a bee. Where is it? Oh, there we go. We're back to the green parrot. Back to the green one. I like this one. I really like this parrot a lot more, though. I really like Squawks more because, again, you don't have to like rely on just using barrels as a weapon. You can actually just use seeds, which I do prefer. I am so used to it. And like I said, the first time I played this game and tried to 100% it, I'm just really, I'm really used to the green one, you know? Okay, can I get out of the stage now? Does it count? Okay, it counts. Alright, and then real quick, do I want to do Swanky's games? You know what? Yeah, before we do the boss, let's do some Swanky Kong. Let's do Swanky's games. And look, it says Swanky's tent. Pretty sure it says Swanky's tent right there. So yeah, pay close attention, guys. That said Swanky's tent. That didn't say Cranky's tent. Now, when Cranky was yelling, saying, "Get out of my tent," he didn't read the sign. He did not read the sign. He was like, you know what, this is my tent, get out. He's like, get out, it's my tent. It's like, no, it's not your tent. It does not have your name on it. Not sure how you figured it has your name on it, man, but it says Swanky's tent. You gotta love Cranky. When he chases you out, it's like, that's not fair, you know what? Get out. It's like, I lost? You know what? Get out my tent. Shouldn't be in here. Hey, you know what? I'm almost winning. It's Cranky's room. Aquafina against Oldie Kong. I mean, Cranky. But see, you can earn coins in the game from here. But yeah, that is Swanky's games. I was really hoping he chased me out the tent so he could say that, but he didn't. He was like, I hit the target, honest. But yeah, eventually he will chase you out the tent, saying, "Get out of my tent," you know. But I'm like, dude, this is. What is this? This is not your tent. So I don't get it. And another thing that I did like about this game too is that it does include in-game dialogue. So when you were seeing the purple dialogue, that was the robot speaking. Which I thought it was a nice addition, you know, having like some text. About what, you know, like having the characters talk through text in this game, because, you know, you really don't get that in the second game. But again, I do like the second game a bit more. But I do have a soft spot for this one for that reason too. You know, has some funny dialogue in here, which I've always found funny. Okay, there we go. Take his head, make his head fly. Yeah, the first time I saw this thing, it was like really creepy. I'm like, what? I'm like, what is this? Is that supposed to be someone's head? It's even wearing sunglasses too. But yeah, that thing used to scare me a little bit too because the way it looked. Like when I took the head off, I said, "What is this? What's that?" Ow! I didn't want it to shoot me like that. It's not very nice. Man, that thing was mad. See what Chocobo did? Alright, I will head to bed because it's past midnight for me. Oh, I'll see you later, Yukio. It was nice to see you. I'll miss you. I will miss you. Everybody that leaves, I'll miss you guys. But yeah, it was nice to see you. Thank you for coming on in, and thank you for the birthday wishes again. I appreciate it. And I do promise for sure you guys will definitely see me possibly on F-099 later tomorrow, but not like right away. But maybe later. Later tomorrow, you know? Because I still want to give the kittens their out time, because they didn't get out time today, so... because of the stream, so... But yeah, they have dialogue right here. So you actually get to know what the characters are saying, which is nice. But see, so, I got 2 matching ski things now, so I can make that new boat that I was talking about that helps us get through the levels here. Actually, I missed one more place here. There is a house right here. I do want to check this out. Okay, it looks like they need that flowers, so the pot's flower in there. So yeah, before we turn in these skis here, I am gonna go to a couple of, there are some Bear Brother houses that I missed too, so... I don't think I've been to this one over here either. But yeah, if you're wanting to 105% this too, just don't forget to check out these guys too, because they also help count towards that percentage. Again, there's a lot of trading in this game, so... you have to, like, really trade items to these guys, give them items, stuff like that, so... Okay, this was the general store, right? Okay, so we got the seashell and the mirror. Where's the shell from? So yeah, you just pay him a little bit for the... No, he's selling that for 50, so...
I would say definitely, let me know at the end.
Yeah, you can ask him a question like who owns the castle. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna spend money on figuring out who's up in the castle. I think I know that answer. But yeah, you can actually go there. That's a really great starting point. That's how you can get your banana bird from the one at the other world, so I'll show you guys how that works once he builds what I need him to build, so... Let me wait, of course you're fixated on the yellow- wait, what's going on? Don't forget the best thing to get more percent, the banana birds. Of course you're fixated on yellow birds. Let me bop Chocobo. Let me bop the Chocobo just once, Louie. No, we're not gonna do violence or old school. Gosh, you guys are wanting to make me do an episode where you and Wabi are in it, and I don't know. I'm gonna have to make an episode. I am so sorry, Wabi, that I gotta make an episode, but I'm gonna have to. Hi, Draco, how are you? Thank you for the birthday wish, I appreciate it. It is very much appreciated. But yeah, that is exactly how you get this banana bird, is, again, you do a trade. And like I said, you know, some places you're not gonna... but the more you, explore and talk to these bears and things like that, you know, the more you do get items, so, yeah. It does not hurt talking to the Bear Brothers. It looks like there's another Bear Brother house up here. Gonna have to finish K3 to reach it, so... Alright, fine. Oh, me and what? The F-Zero 99 anime. I'm actually making an F-Zero 99 anime, Wabi. And it does feature, you know, it does feature, like, people's characters from the F-Zero 99 game itself, so... You know... If you do want to be in it, Wabi, you know, I don't mind adding you. Like I said, I'm not gonna say no, it's just, you know... Right now, what I'm trying to decide too is, who should be in like, who should have, like, their own episode dedicated to them, and, you know... Oops. What happened when I was gone? Nothing much, Switch. I'm still doing some, Donkey Kong Country 3. I just traded in a, shell to get a banana bird, and I did go ahead and complete, like, that other world. I got 2 skis, I got, like, a brand new boat, so... Oh, could be me running on the racetrack without a car. This level was my favorite as a kid. Oh, which one, Draco? Which one's your favorite level? Is the mountain your favorite level? The one that I'm doing? Not gonna lie, the mountain level is pretty unique. I actually like it myself, so... It is very unique from the rest of the game. Oops. Well, I'm making a lot more mistakes than I'm getting away with it. I would say beat, beef, run, and some coyote will follow me, plotting things to catch me. Not me. You know, that sounds just like the Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner cartoons from Looney Tunes. Alright, you guys, I'll probably end up doing that, Wabi. Have you, like, run on the racetrack instead. But it sounds like a really, you know, fun idea. It just really sounds like a good idea. Again, I still gotta practice animation with certain things, so at first it may look weird, you know, seeing me animate a running chocobo, but I believe it's the same thing with doing Louie, so yeah. Actually, I know this sounds really strange, but you know, if you guys want to know the tricks that I use to animate Louie's on 2 feet instead of on all 4s like I normally would, because there are some Louie's that I have that run on all 4s, but if you guys do want to know my secret for, you know, the other way, is I pretty much use like dinosaurs, which is very helpful, like certain dinosaur species that run on 2 feet. I use that to help me out when it comes to... Yeah, there's a bonus right here. But I use that to help me when I'm trying to animate Louie's running. And I just ran into that guy too. I'm really smart. You want to be in the show too, Switch? I can put you in, I don't mind. I'm being bullied. I'm sorry, old school. How about I spin into Wabi on the track? I gotta think about that one, old school. I'm gonna think about it. I just don't want any... Yeah, if you guys are wondering how I make my Louie's run, is I use dinosaurs in a way. Like, I use, like, you know, references of, you know, real-life dinosaurs, you know, just to help me out. But yeah, that is how I make Louie's run, is doing it that way, because it's easier. Like, I can't find any other way, because when it comes to kangaroo species, they really don't... They really don't run. They pretty much hop, so that doesn't really help me out when I need, like, when I have to have my character, like, run at times, and I'm like, yeah, this is not gonna be very helpful. Like, I tried it, like, I've had people ask me, why don't you use real kangaroos to actually make your characters run? It's like, well... Kangaroos really don't, from when I looked up references, they really don't run, they tend to jump, so it's very hard. You know the show, best Louie, you do what you like. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's just... I've been asked that question before, like, why didn't I use, like, kangaroos as reference, but... And why didn't I jump? I don't know. But yeah, I've been asked that, and I was like, well... I was gonna go back for that bonus, too. You know what? We'll keep it going. As much as I want to go back and do that bonus, I'm gonna have to keep going. But yeah. But that is the reason why too. I mean, kangaroos, I can't find really good references of them actually running, so... Really hard for me to do that. With a character that doesn't really jump very much. So... Why did I do that? I was trying to grab the rope! Ugh, kangaroos are evil. They drown dogs and stuff. I saw a documentary on— oh. I didn't know anything about that, Wabi. I know that they're dangerous to, like, you know, be around because they tend to kick and things like that, but I didn't know they do anything like that. That's awful. Yeah, no, my Louies don't do that though. They don't do stuff like that. Though I do have some Louies that are evil. They're mainly evil towards their own kind, because, you know, I do have a comic about it called Louie Chronicles, and yeah. It's about different type of Louies living in different territories, so, you know. And there are, like, I think there are two clans in there that go on all fours, but that's about it. And then the rest of them, they're like, you know, again, they stand on 2 feet. Okay, hang on, let me catch up with chat here. Hang on, pause the bonus. Pause the bonus. I forgot to describe myself except for the card. Mine will be, you know, Fox M King decal, black color. I'm describing myself, analyst processing, little switch cool 10 years, best driver, great outfit, Legend of Zelda outfit, and best personality, don't forget the glasses. What do you think about the description? That's a really great description though. I can picture that Switch, I can draw that. I will definitely add you on the list of characters that I need to draw. So it is gonna take me a bit to, you know, to get to you guys, but I'm still trying, so... Oh my goodness, this bonus, I swear. Bonus does not like me. And I'm not able to get back in there. That's fine. Wow, thanks, yeah! Like I said, I can draw a picture of you, I don't mind that. I just have like a lot— I do have this list of people that's like— it's kinda like a, I don't want to call it like a waiting list, but it's like a list of people that I need to draw, so like I said, there are a lot of people, so... Yeah, a lot of people did want their characters drawn, so I said, okay, let me make a list, so... I am gonna add you on that list though today. All that I ask is please, please, please be patient, because like I said, my art isn't really like— I don't draw as fast as like I used to, so... All I ask is that you guys give me some patience. I've been very busy lately, so, you know, I haven't even... That's the thing, a long list of people, so... You know, while I may get to others a lot faster, that's probably why, because, you know, they're next on the list and things, but, you know, I'm still trying, so... I don't want to skip anybody on the list either, so, you know, I don't want to do that to someone like, here, let me go ahead and skip this person on the list and get to this guy. Like, I don't think that's fair either. You know, so... Like I said, I am getting to everybody's characters. I just would like everybody to be very patient, so... Like I said, I haven't forgotten about anybody. And if I do forget someone, please, please, please be sure to remind me. Like, hey, Louie, you forgot to add so-and-so. They wanted to be part of it. You don't mind? And I'll be like, yeah, okay. You know. Yeah, take your time. Is it a long list of people or a list of people? It is. It's quite a long list of people, to be honest. Alright, you. Oh, goodness. That was not a great idea. I don't want to go down like that. There we go. It's the best way to do it. Yeah, I really don't like this bonus. You did not read that correctly. Hang on. Oh, a list of long people? Oh my goodness, I did not read that right. I am so sorry, Chocobo. My brain is like not reading things right today. Oh my god. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I am just a mess. I am a mess today. Long people. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Now I'm just imagining just people that are so tall and so long that I don't know. Like they almost reached the atmosphere. Oh, there was a bonus down there too. And I just missed it. There is a bonus at the beginning of this and I just missed it. That's fine. That is okay. See, I remember where some of the bonuses are in here. I remember it. Because I know this one. But that is fine though. If I missed it, I'll back in and get it again. That is not what I wanted to do. I did push the B button. Why did it not jump? What was that? It did. Getification is a good way to become long. Oh no, I don't want that. No. I didn't need a super long mushroom from Mario. That is a term for becoming long when you enter a black hole. Oh, I know that so well. I don't want to think about it, really. God, I don't want to think about that. It sounds scary. It just sounds, yeah, see, they forgot to, take out a DK barrel in this, so... Well, I mean, it's for the bonus, so... I think they left that one in. Yeah, they left that one in there intentionally. But, yeah, that wasn't the spot where I was talking about where they forgot to take out the, Why am I running into stuff? No, there are some spots where they forgot to take out the DK barrels. There's not supposed to be any DK barrels in this at all. Bonuses is fine, because, you know, I did need Dixie because those bugs are a little bit too high. What is going on here? I jumped. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm pretty sure I jumped. Okay. We'll do it again. Yeah. Oh, and checkpoint barrels are not supposed to be in here either, so DK coin, no, not DK coin, DK barrels and checkpoint barrels are all taken out when you do toughest difficulty, and that is how you get 105%, is you have to put in the code. And then you have to, like, go through the entire level without using a checkpoint or a DK barrel. And like I said, some of the levels, they kinda forgot to take them out, so it's like, wait, why is there a DK barrel? Like, I thought my game reset it back to 103% at some point, because they did forget to take some of that stuff out, and it was supposed to be gone. So it's like, yeah, why is that here? You know? And I was supposed to jump. I have no idea why I waited late to do that. I swear, it's been a little bit. didn't want to go into the bonus. What am I in the bonus for? Yeah, I completed this bonus. I have completed that. Yeah, this would be my least favorite stage using this little ski thing, this little sled thing. Because not only am I like riding on the ice, but there's like so much stuff I gotta dodge in here too. It's not as easy as... Why do I keep doing that? Oh, my luck. Wabi is filled with puns is expected, and sass. Oh. Oh, be nice. Be nice. And yes, I had a pun for that. Be nice. Like a honeybee or a bumblebee. Actually, my favorite kind of bee, if you guys are wondering, is bumblebees, so... From what I read, they really don't have a stinger, so I'm like, aw, it's even better. And what's cute about them too is that they have like a lot more, they look like they have a lot of fur on their body, but I know it's not fur. It's kind of like they have like a lot of hair on their body, and it's just so cute. Like, they look so fluffy. I'm like, they're fluffy. Bumblebees are fluffy. And that's the difference too between honeybees and bumblebees. Honeybees, they're not as fluffy, like they have a little bit of fluffiness on them, but bumblebees, they're a lot more fluffier. It's like their whole body is... So, bees, are they driving F-Zero machines? Yes! Don't influence... Don't... I mean, I try not to. I try not to let people influence me. I mean, I already like the KH lore emote, the one that Benoit has. That one's a cute one. It is my favorite emote. Gosh, I need to make myself more emotes. I'm reminding myself, I really gotta make myself some emotes. Like, more of them. Like, I know you guys have been saying you guys want to see, like, Elwood and Elaine emotes, and I'm still working on those. They are gonna be... yeah, they are gonna either be... I don't know what slot I want to put those emotes in, but I'll probably make them animated emotes for Elaine and Elwood. I mean, they do deserve a lot more because, you know... They're always there, they're always here for me, so, you know... And they love being on my desk, so they don't like leaving me alone, which is fine. You know, I don't like being by myself very much, and I just missed a bonus. Yay. Yay me, I'm doing a good job. Okay, let's go take care of this guy. I just love how he thinks, Louie's not gonna get me. I can't retire. I'm sorry, old school, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make anybody frustrated. I'm really not trying to. I am sorry. I still love you guys regardless. I still do. I know I don't say that, you know, as often. Because there are times where I, you know, can't come to everybody's stream, but I still love you guys, so I'm not mad at anybody. It's probably better if I do take it slow here. That's not very nice. There it is. Just have to slightly go under the house there. It's all good, Louie. I kid. Having a great time. I'm glad you're having a great time, old school. You know. I just don't want to make people mad is all, you know. I just want to make sure everybody's fine too. Yeah, I was gonna end the stage anyway, so yeah, we can. We'll go visit. Let's go take a visit to Wrinkly Kong, see how she's doing. I'll just save it, because I don't know if autosave is still on. I probably should have started with putting in the code for autosave. But that's And hello, Dragzina, how are you? I know you've been here too. Yeah, Dragzina is a wonderful bot, by the way. I know I don't talk to her a lot as I used to. But yeah, I probably should give Dragzina some more attention, but you know, she is a bot, so like I said, I try to give her enough attention as possible, but sometimes I find it hard to. Okay, they gave me this burrow. Where is he? Oh, okay, so you're over here. Get it over here. There it is. That's how it's done. Okay, this had to be done after Louie called honeybees fluffy. I put something in Oldie's Discord under art. It's low quality edit, but I love doing those when the context fits. Oh, I'll definitely take a look at that after the stream too. Yeah, honeybees, they have a little bit of fluffiness. I believe it's like around their neck. And then bumblebees, they have fluff all around. So they're fluffy everywhere. Okay, this isn't fair. How am I gonna get up there if these... There it is. Like, what are you doing, Barrel? I remember this being very tricky, and it's also very laggy, and I swear it's not my stream. It's the game itself, and even still on a Switch emulator, this is really, really choppy. Like, really laggy, too. Like, again, I don't know why it's very laggy when it comes to it. Oh, I thought there was maybe a bonus there. I was thinking so. Yeah, again, this level, it's really big, so I tend to look for bonuses in this level, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta find a bonus now. Like, I feel like the only character I found was Coin so far. I don't think I found any other bonuses here yet. Yeah, I don't know why it's laggy right there. But it gets really, it gets really laggy. For some reason, this game is just all about lagginess, and I'm like, why is this game, like, lagging really, really hard here? Oops. What am I doing? There's bees right there. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything with those bees there yet, so... Which is fine. That is fine. Okay. Yeah, that's just a barrel. I thought that would be a bonus. Yeah, you gotta be really careful with this bird, too. Because this bird cannot hit bees, it can't run into anything that, you know, is not, can't, like... There it is, okay. Yeah, you have to be really careful with this bird. Because like I said, sometimes it can hide things like... Why am I falling off here? Yeah, sometimes it could hide things like bonuses and things like that, so... I don't know why I tried to jump over the V like that. Not the safest route to go about it. Yeah, it was hiding a green balloon the entire time, but yeah, it can hide things like bonuses, things like that. Yeah, I didn't find any bonus. I'm still kind of confused on that level. I didn't find anything. I found a DK coin, that's about it, but bonuses, no. And it's not that the bonuses are hard to reach or hard to get, it's just they're hard to find in this game, so I tend to be like searching for like over a couple minutes to about hours with it, like, yeah, that's coin, so we don't want to do anything with him. Okay, that hurt. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to... I don't know if I'm gonna be able to just do this with Kitty Kong, but I'll try. I don't mind. And I got bit for not paying attention. I did not see him. Okay. Yeah, I didn't get... Gonna be honest, I didn't get any of the bonuses in here. Because I remember there's a bonus where you're collecting the green bananas, and then I think there was like another one. So yeah, this game normally either has 2 or 3 bonuses in them, so... Kinda like the second game, in a way. That's that guy. It's like, this level you really have to explore in it. Hi, Gilded Z. Oh no, I'm stuck in the clock today. If this is still on in 2 hours, I'll be here to watch. Okay, hey, no worries. Welcome on in, Gilded Z. Yeah, the reason why I'm streaming early is because, you know, I thought, well, it is my birthday. Why don't I do a birthday stream today? Can't hurt, right? First part of the day, I'm struggling with the OBS for hours and a half, you know, hours at a time. Okay, I don't see any bonus barrels right there, so it's not gonna be over here. Again, you really have to explore in this level, and that's the only thing I don't like about this one. It's like, where are the bonuses in here? Like, I want to try and find them, and then I'm like, why can I not find these? Okay, is there one here? Maybe? Is that gonna be a no? It's probably a no. Ow. I put myself back to nearly the beginning of this level already. Almost the beginning. Has to be here somewhere. This is really hard to do with Kitty Kong. I'm gonna get out and get back in. Hi Cricket, how are you? Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Again, I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Yeah, right now I'm just having a hard time trying to figure out where bonuses are, so if you're wondering why I'm going back into a stage I completed, it's because I'm trying to find bonuses that I'm missing. There are some indicators to know if you actually have, like, all the bonuses and DK coins, which, good news, I did get the DK coins, but the bonuses I did not, because the flag is still down for the blue one, so... Yeah, Kitty's flag is still down. I do not have any bonuses from here, I don't think. So... Well, I don't have any bonuses, so... Still trying to find out where one is here, and I'm like... Is there one over here? Yes, there is. Okay, so there is a bonus right there. I did find one right there. I'm gonna have to... Looks like I'm gonna need to get, like... a really great start here. Okay, this one is find the coin. I don't know why she does the hair spin when I'm trying to, like, jump on these barrels here. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand the hair spin thing on the barrels here. I don't know why she was doing that, but I'm like, am I gonna be able to control this? Okay, so that was find the coin. So now I need the other one, which is the green bananas game. So I need that one too. Which I'm missing, so. No. I probably should have never tried to go over it. I probably should have just went under it. But it does give me a green balloon. Nothing too special with it, but... Yeah, I'm still missing a bonus. Okay. So yeah, I do need... Yeah, I'm missing one more bonus, so I got that one. I just need the... Pretty sure it's collecting the green bananas. Like I said, you really have to explore in these levels too, just to find it. This level has a lot of exploration you gotta do in it too, and I'm like, this is gonna be a little hard to get bonuses in this one because I have to explore a lot in here. And I remember I did get all the bonuses in this one, but again, just finding it is not easy. I don't know if I passed it. I don't know if I went through it. Okay. Because I've been up here. Let's see. I've been to that bonus over there. Okay, I remember coming over here. It has to be somewhere at the beginning somewhere then, because if it's... I don't see it over here, and this is, you know, nearly towards the end, so... Yeah, because this is like... towards the end of the level? Let's see. I don't see anything up there, really. It's not gonna be up here. Okay, he just gives me a G. Yeah, where's the other bonus? The only other question is where's the other one? Is it through here? Maybe somewhere I didn't look? Yeah, this took me somewhere. Oh, that hurt, actually. I don't know why I did that. Okay, that takes me over here. Yeah, because we already did that bonus. So that means that that would be the second bonus, I think. So that means the first bonus is somewhere down here, maybe? Okay, this is taking me all the way to coin right here. See, this is coin. This is not... It's not a bonus. That's coin. Yeah, that's not where a bonus is located. Huh. Where's the bonus at? Because it's saying, again, there's at least 2 to 3 bonuses per stage in this game. It's kind of, like I said, it's like the second game. But if I'm thinking about it, where did I find that other bonus at? Because again, I remember doing it. There's no way I would just 105% it without it. It has to be here somewhere. I think my brain is probably not connecting 2 and 2 together here. Like it knows. It knows there's something, but then it's like... I'm not putting 2 to 2 I'm not really putting 2 and 2 together. It has to be here somewhere. Is it over here somewhere? No, doesn't look like it's over. It's all over here. So that would be a no. Gonna have to scratch that one off the list there because I checked over there. That's funny too because I feel like I've checked every corner. Oh, and then the question's gonna be, hey Louie, did you check every corner fully? I'd be like, thought I did. No, I don't see anything over here. That's a no. You know, that's gonna take me back to coin. I don't want to do anything with him. Yeah, this is the only bonus barrel I'm stuck on, like... Where is it at? I know it's here. And it's gonna, see, it's gonna be in a spot where I don't expect it. It's gonna be like, hey Louie, did you look here? And I'd be like, no, I have not looked there. I don't know why I didn't look there. And it was there the entire time, you know? Okay, yeah, because we're back on this part again, so... Yeah, it's not at the far beginning. So it has to be in between here and the end. It's the only other place I could think of. As I checked here, that was the find the coin bonus, so it has to be squeezed in between literally this level somewhere. I know it has to be here somewhere. Okay. Yeah, the poor bird. Is it down here, maybe? Okay, it looks like there's all these barrels up here. Telling me something? Again, I have no idea, and I almost got bit by that one. That wouldn't have been fun. Okay. We're back over here again with this odd pattern of barrels. It reminds me of the Lion King game, actually. when the barrels are like that. That's what this reminds me of. Because I remember having to do the logs on the on the level. I'm like, oh goodness, this is not going too well. Yeah, there's nothing there. I don't see anything over there. Oh, that hurt. I'm off for today. It's already early in the morning, and I better get to bed. Have a nice stream and lots of fun. See you next time. I'll see you next time, Rumble. Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate that. You know, I always do. Always appreciate it. Even though I'm struggling with you know, finding this bonus, but oh, that's another bird. I don't think that's a bonus either. Is it? Oh, I love that emote. That emote is cute. That is a cute emote. Okay, yeah, something's telling me that it's around that area somewhere, but I don't know where. I'll probably check that bird over there that I saw, though, because it was in the corner, so it could be there, too. Because I do know those big birds, they also hide things, too. If you don't have, like, anything to hit it or anything, then might have to do, like, the partner tag team thing, so... Or the team-up thingy. What they call it in this game. Team throw, I think? I think they call it a team throw in this game. Yeah, there are 2 ways you can defeat the bird in there. Okay, I've been there. Here. I may have to end up writing this bonus down too. If I get this bonus, I may just have to write it down. So I don't, like, forget it later. Like, because that's the thing about me, I don't write it down and I'm like, later like, oh, where is it? Well, now I don't have any idea to where this is, you know? It would probably help if I did have Dixie too. Probably help a lot if I had Dixie. I'm trying to get the bird to actually hit this thing. That didn't work out. I may just need I may need Dixie for it. That's what I need. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Warren, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the raid, Warren. I appreciate that. Thanks for giving them the shout out there, old school. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Warren yet, go show them some love. Give them a follow. It looks like they were playing Monster Hunter Wilds. How did that go? I'm sorry if I went quiet there for a moment. I'm still trying to think where that other bonus would be. Oh, you know what? I did not think outside the box. Not too bad, but an emergency happened. I shall return in about 20 minutes. Okay, Blazeborn, hey, take care of it, okay? Don't feel like you have to be here. If it's very important, I take care of that. Again, I don't mind. I'm not gonna get mad if something happened and, you know, you had to take care of it. Trust me, I'm like that too. There are times where I have to take care of something like, oh no, I definitely can't, like, stay here, you know? I gotta take care of it. Like I said, I'm not mad about it. I do know that life comes first. I do life all the time, so, you know, like I said, there are times where I'm like, I can't do it either. Gosh, see guys, I cannot believe this. I didn't think outside the box there. It's like, hey Louie, were you thinking about that? No, I wasn't. Okay, now it's complete. See, I'm running around the level figuring out where that is, and yeah, that's another problem I have. I'm probably, you know what, I'm gonna write that down. Give me just a minute, guys. I'm going to have to write that down, so that way, if I'm doing this ever again, I'm not like, where's the bonus? For like, almost an hour, you know? Warren is resourceful and smart, he shall return. I believe him, you know. Alright, let's see. Bonus. I'm sorry if you guys have to hear the odd music here, but hang on. Bonus. What was that? Barrel drop bounce? Barrel drop bounce. I am so sorry, but I gotta write this down, you guys. I'm writing it on my phone too. Barrel drop bounce. Next to waterfall. Where was it 2 barrels? Do you guys remember the number of barrels there were when I did it? I think it was 2. Next to where 2 barrels are. Not hard to miss. Okay. Now let me title it too so I don't like DKC3 barrel drop bounce bonus reminder. I believe I gotta write that one down because apparently I haven't learned it yet. I am so sorry, guys. I have to write stuff down. If I don't know it, then I'm like, I gotta write it down now. Oh no. I have a bad feeling about this one too, because I do remember this level. It looks pretty purple too. Okay, yeah. I think I know what this level is. I remember this one. Oh no. Oh no. I remember this one for sure. This is the one where somebody's shooting you and I don't even know who it is. That's the sad part. Like, I know they're probably leaving it up to your imagination with it, but it's like, I really want to know who's doing it though. You know, I think I have an idea to who's shooting me right here, and it's probably Jafar. That's what I'm guessing. That is my guess. That this is Jafar. He is shooting me for some reason. Oh, you know what it is? He's probably mad at me because, you know, I didn't hit any of the red bumpers today in F-Zero. I actually did. I actually did run into plenty of those. But, I don't know, he's probably mad because, you know, he doesn't like me anyway, so... That's probably why. It's like, you know what, Louie? I still don't like you. It's like, okay, Jafar. Whatever you say, man. I am not a big fan of this level, because as a kid, I would always mess this up. Because I'm like, I don't know, like, I didn't understand when it was gonna start shooting me, and I was like, well... What? It's like, well, how do I know it's gonna shoot me, right? I know now, because it does that charge thing, but, you know, as a kid, I didn't know any of that. I was like, just want to go through the level. I was like, what am I doing, right? Turn around and I figured it out. I said, oh,